Cora is on the phone with us this morning, wanting to do a second date update. Her email that she sent into the show at Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com was very vague. She said, if you call me to do a second date update, I'll give you the entire story. But it's something very embarrassing, and I don't even want to share it on the radio. But if you will do a second date update for me, I will talk about what happened on my date.
That's awesome.
All she said was, it happened at a park during a picnic. Call me for more details. So obviously, we had to get her on the phone. Cora, what's up? How are you?
Hey, good. How you guys doing?
Good. Thank you for your email. Okay, so tell me what happened.
It's really, really bad, and I feel really bad. And
What did you do, Cora?
You must really like this guy if you're willing to embarrass yourself again.
well, I'm not as embarrassed as he probably will be
Oh.
or is. But he's the nicest guy, which is why I'm doing this, because I have no other way to get in contact with him, and I really want a second date.
So your email said that it was embarrassing, but it's not necessarily about you. It's more embarrassing of something that he did on the date?
Yeah, well, it was all him. Like, I really have nothing to be embarrassed about, actually. But,
Oh, so you don't have a problem sharing this whatsoever.
Sounds like things went horribly wrong. Why do you want to call this dude?
Well, it wasn't really his fault what happens, and I really like him, and he's a super sweet guy.
Okay.
So,
What happened?
Well, basically, we had met online, and we chatted for like a week, and then it was really great, so we decided to meet for a date. And he went out of his way to make this like the best date ever, and it basically was until a point, and then everything went really downhill.
what was the good part?
Well, he planned a picnic in Discovery Park, and he laid out a blanket, and we had all this food, and we were having the best time.
Okay. Who cares about that, Cora? What happened? What is the embarrassing thing? I need
Okay,
to know.
so we were eating a lot of food, and a lot of it was olives, which is what I think maybe, I'm not sure, but we were just chatting, and all of a sudden he got this like really weird look on his face, and he turned beet red and said, I think the food is hitting me wrong, and then he like was all panicked, and he jumped up, and we were really far from a restroom, and he tried to run to the restroom, but didn't
man.
make it, and actually wound up behind a tree.
What?
Did he? Okay.
He
Did he?
pooped-
Did he go behind the tree, or did he go
And-
in his pants?
I think it kind of happened on the way to the tree. And then he went up behind the tree.
Oh, that sucks.
Pooped his pants.
No wonder he's not calling you back, Cora. I mean, I would be mortified. I would not want to go out with you again either. Not because I didn't like you, but I just don't think I could ever live that down.
What did he say to you, Cora?
Well, at first, like when he got behind the tree, a sound came out of him
Oh,
like
no.
I have never heard. And he was like, "Get back, get back!" And I was like, "I want to help. I wanna
Don't
help."
look at me.
And he was just crying, and he was like, "Stay away." And I was like, "Please, I want to help you. You don't. I know it's embarrassing, but it's human. You know, I'll help you." I'm like, "I don't know what to do, though." He said, "I don't either. You know, just go away."
Yelling from behind the tree.
So I decided to get like the best thing. So I went back to the picnic area and like grabbed the picnic blanket.
Yeah.
And just like threw it to him behind the tree.
What a nightmare.
And what did he do after that?
He like had to take off like all his clothes, even his shirt. I guess it like went up his back or something.
Oh my
My
gosh.
God, this is amazing.
You really want to go out with this guy
Horrible.
again?
Well, it was. I feel so bad for him because he was the nicest guy,
Yeah.
and before this point, it was like the best date. And this is human. I mean, it could almost happen to anybody. And I don't know. So
That's very understanding of you, Cora. I think if most people went out on a first date and somebody messed themselves this badly, they wouldn't even want to talk to them again, ever.
What did he do with the blanket? Turn it into like a human diaper or something?
well, not a diaper. He like wraps it around him, almost like himself, like a toga, kind of like a toga. Like
So I'm guessing the date was done at that point.
Well, yeah. So it was a mess, and so I drove his car back to my car, and he sat in the back seat.
Oh,
and
God.
it did smell a little bit.
Dude, Cora, don't you think he's going to be even more humiliated to know that this story has been told on the radio?
That's why I didn't really want to do on the radio, but I've tried texting and calling him and emailing him, and he will not respond. He even pulled his profile down off the site
Oh,
where I
no.
originally met him, and
Was he like apologetic after? What was he like?
he was super embarrassed, and he was like whimpering, and he was still like feeling sick, and he was like all flushed and
Oh, poor
obviously
man.
completely humiliated.
Yeah.
And I just felt really bad, but like I know it sounds disgusting, and it is disgusting, but you have to understand, before that, the date was magical. You know what I
Really?
mean? And I just had such a connection with him, and he was such a great guy that, like, I would hate because somebody got sick,
Right.
like, lose what could be, you know,
And talk
guy.
about the
very-
best first date story ever.
No.
I mean, you could be telling that to your grandkids.
That he never ever once told.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back,
Oh, my God.
see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay, Cora?
I'm hoping that, like, maybe he'll answer when you guys call.
Yeah, hopefully. If he doesn't, I don't care. I still think we're all better people for having heard that story. So we'll play a song, come back, call him, and see if we can get him on the phone, all right?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It'll be interesting to see if this guy even answers his phone when we
Yeah.
call him for a second date update. Because if I was him, Cora, I probably would have moved out of the country by now after what happened on your first date.
Oh, no. I hope he answers.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Cora told us a fabulous story about her first date with, we didn't even get his name after, what's his name?
Kenny.
Kenny. Okay.
Kenny.
She told us a fabulous story about her first date with Kenny that ended with him behind a tree going to the bathroom all over himself because he ate
Everywhere.
something that didn't agree with his stomach. They were out on a picnic, and all of a sudden he got like a weird look on his face, tried to make it to the bathroom, couldn't get there in time, and yeah, carnage ensued after that. So it's probably the most embarrassing thing we've ever heard of. We're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone.
Okay.
And hopefully he will talk to us because he's obviously embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to smooth it over because you know he's going to be a little upset. If he's this embarrassed where he won't answer your phone, he's going to be embarrassed that we're even calling him to put this on the radio.
I know, but I don't feel like I had any choice. What was I supposed to do?
What was the last thing he said to you as he exited your car wrapped in a blanket as a toga?
Sorry.
Just
And
sorry.
just sorry. That's the last thing you heard from him.
Oh.
Oh, man.
That's so
All right.
sad.
I'm going to dial
That's so funny.
Kenny's phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Kenny there?
It's Kenny. Who's this?
Kenny, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
The radio guy?
Yep. How's it going?
Good. What's going on? Did I win something?
No, not really. But we do want to talk to you about something if you have a minute.
I guess.
Well, we have a mutual friend,
Okay.
and you recently went out on a date with her, and she's not hearing back from you, so she wanted us to call you and see if we could figure out if there is a particular reason that you aren't calling her back.
Who is this mutual friend?
Do you remember going out on a date with a girl named Cora? I imagine you probably would remember that date. Well, she told us about it.
What did she tell you?
Okay.
Everything.
Kenny,
She told us what happened on your date.
we know.
And the
Sorry.
thing is, Cora understands that, you know, sometimes as humans, our body does things we don't want it to do.
Good way to
She's
put it.
very understanding and would love to go out with you again, but she's tried calling and texting you and you haven't answered any of that. So she's wondering if she can get a second date with you and wants to let you know not to worry about it. Kenny?
Oh, no.
And there goes Kenny.
No. She really likes him, though.
Cora,
Cora.
did you hear that?
Oh, no,
Try to-
Cora.
Try again, please, because I just know he's just terribly humiliated. And please, can I talk to him or...
Sure. Yeah, no, I'll call him again.
Really?
See if he'll pick
Sure.
up. Yeah.
Oh, this poor guy.
Dude, he's going to be pissed and embarrassed and every other emotion under the sun.
I don't want to talk about it.
Kenny, don't hang up, please.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Hey,
I don't
all
want
right.
to be on your radio talking about anything
Kenny,
at all.
look, we don't have to go into detail about what happened. All right?
I'm sure you already did. I don't appreciate this.
We're not.
Please, Kenny, can you just listen to me for a second?
Kenny, that's Cora. She's on the phone. She heard everything that you said before you hung up. She just wants to talk to you for a minute.
Listen, I know that things did not go well on that date and that you shit your pants and that happens in life, and I'm sorry and that happened to you. But I think that before that happened, we were having the best time, and we had such a, I'm going to use the word magical connection. You can't just find that. We can't just, please, can I have a second date? I don't want us to just throw out that connection we had because you got sick. Kenny?
No, I'm sorry.
Please,
I
why?
want to put that.
I know it's embarrassing.
I want
it's
to put.
humiliating. Sometimes
I want to
life
put that.
is
I want to put that in the past and never think about it again. And if you told a radio station, Christ only knows how many of your friends you told.
No, Kenny, hey.
Sorry, I didn't know what to do.
No.
I had no other way to get in contact with you. And think about how much I must like you if I'm begging you for a second date after this happened.
This is the most embarrassing thing in my life. And to see you is to relive it, and I do not want to relive that. And now I'm talking about it on the radio.
But I know how humiliating it was because I was there, and I just feel like we can put it. It'll be a funny story in a few years.
Kenny,
And it won't-
Kenny, Cora asked us to call you because we were the only recourse she could think of because you're not answering her call. She likes you that much that she's willing to overlook what happened on your date, which most people wouldn't, and she also went to the lengths to email our show and have us call you just to get a second date with you.
Why are you holding it against me because you got sick? I just want to go back to the beginning of our date and pretend this never happened. It's like the first half of our date and think about what a great time we were having.
I'm not holding it against you that I got sick. I do not want to relive that moment. It is the worst moment of my life, and I would like to never think of it again, never speak of it again. And you were talking about it on the radio.
Hey, but Kenny, Cora is willing to look past all that horrible stuff that happened. She's not going to remind you about it.
I'm not willing to look past it.
Yeah, but
I didn't do anything.
Kenny, the thing is, nobody's making fun of you. We're laughing at the
I
story,
hear
and it's
some
funny.
jackass laughing in the back.
I can't help it.
I know, because he thinks
laughing.
He thinks poop's always funny. I'm sorry. But we've had a lot of douchebags on this segment that have ruined their image for the entire city of Seattle. You have done nothing like that at all. You had, you got sick.
Kenny, we can laugh about it together and just put it behind us. It could happen to anybody.
I don't want to relive it with somebody.
But we'll just forget it. Let's just forget about it.
Kenny, what if she agrees to never bring it up? She wants to go out with you again this bad.
I'll never bring it up again, Kenny. I will never bring it up again. We can just pretend it never happened.
Look, I did like you a lot, and I was having a great time until I screwed the whole thing up.
See, that's just it, Kenny. You feel like you screwed the whole thing up, but obviously you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your fault, Kenny. It's not like you planned to get sick like that. Everything you planned was amazing. It was like the best date ever. A picnic, no guy even does that. Who even does that? You did everything amazing. It's not your fault.
Oh, my God.
Kenny, look, it's embarrassing what happened, right? I've done a lot of embarrassing things in my time, and I've learned all you got to do is just embrace it and stop fighting it. It happened. Go out with her again. See if you guys hit it off. You were having a fun time until you got sick. Just give it one more shot. We will pay for a second date. We'll pay for you guys to go out again.
All right, fine. I will give it one more shot.
Yes!
Way to go, Kenny!
As long as we never talk about it again, I guess I can see how we can do it together.
Yes.
All right.
I promise we never have to bring this up ever again.
That right there is the last word on it, right there.
All right. That was it. Kenny, thank you very much, man. And I think that you're going to be happy with your decision to go out with Cora again.
Listen, I'm sorry you guys getting mad at you, and I just felt ambushed. And...
It's all good, man. Hey, it's embarrassing.
All right.
We'll have Cora call you, okay?
All right.
All right, man.
Oh, yay, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny. Take care. I just wanted Kenny off the phone so we could make one more joke about it before.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. Okay, when is the real Jubal coming back? Lots of people surprised at how nice I was to the guy in the second date update. Kenny, if you just tuned in, Cora wanted us to call Kenny. Find out, well, she knew why he wasn't calling back. He had an accident on their first date.
It was more than an accident.
Yeah, I mean, the most embarrassing thing ever. Kenny pooped himself
It's
on
hard
the
to
date
eat. Look,
behind a tree. Like they were eating. He had some sort of reaction. Maybe he has IBS. I don't know. We didn't get into it. But anyway, he tried to make it to a bathroom. Couldn't do it. My favorite part of her description of the date was how he was behind the tree yelling at her, "Don't go, get away, stand back." Don't, he's trying to disarm a bomb or something.
Save yourself.
At the end of the second date, though, he agreed to finally go out with her again. The only reason he didn't want to go out with her is because he was embarrassed and didn't want to talk about it.
I cannot believe still that this poop story ended up being a sweet romantic tale.
I know.
I mean, it really did.
I would never, ever see that girl again if this was me, dude. There's no way. You can't get over that. You can.
It would be tough. It would be tough to continue dating her. And that's why everybody's like, why didn't you make fun of him more, Jubal? At the end, I'm like, listen, I'm grown. I've been grown a long time, but I've also done the same thing as him a lot, you know?
Pooped yourself?
Yeah. As old as like 27.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I told. So there, I have could relate to him.
You have empathy for pooping yourself.
Yes, I do. There's not a lot of things that I feel for in life, but people who have accidents like that, I understand the pain and the embarrassment that you go through.
You can't even say we've all been there. You can just tell them, hey, man, me and you have been there.
That's why I told him. I said, hey, I've had a lot of embarrassing things like that happen to me. You just have to embrace it.
See, if it happened in studio, I don't even think that I could come back.
Really? You'd be gone?
See, I'm with Brooke.
One of the worst times, I was 15 years old. You're not supposed to do that at 15, but I was excited because I was like at some tide pools searching for things with my parents.
Oh, no.
You just really didn't know how to express emotion?
When I get excited, I have to do that, and I didn't, and I did it, and then I tried to play it off when we're riding back in the car, and my dad's like, dude, did you just...
No wonder.
You're 15 years old.
You're in high school.
You should be able to find a bathroom.
No wonder our boss wants you to be more excited about stuff and you're not.
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
don't.
Now people know why I'm not excited.
Yeah.
It's bad if I get excited. Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, just email us, brookandjubal at moving925.com. In your opinion, what's the worst first date food to eat?
Anything like garlicky or
Greek.
smelly. Yeah.
Greek food.
Or that can get stuck in your teeth. Poppy
Okay.
seeds,
Spinach.
green things.
I like how the vegans like poppy seeds. Who's going? Hey, you want to go out for some poppy seeds?
They're grapes on salad. Come on.
We've got Peter on the phone right now. Peter, what's up, man?
Hey, guys.
Your email said that you went with a girl named Alice for Thai food on your date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I thought it went well. Like it was a regular kind of date. I picked her up and we drove over and got some Thai, and the conversation seemed to go pretty good. And yeah. So I'm not sure.
How did you meet Alice?
We met on Match.
On Match, okay.
Okay.
What was the difference about this date compared to the other ones?
I felt like we connected. Like I thought she was really attractive. She's pretty, has a great smile and really positive attitude, which I liked a lot. And the only thing I could think of like that I'm kind of wondering about is at the end of the date when I dropped her off. We talked a little bit, and I hugged her, and I thought, okay, I don't want to push it,
right?
And that was that. And I'm wondering if that sort of put me in the friend zone, or what. Maybe I should have come on a little stronger. I don't know.
Or you think maybe that you choked and didn't try to kiss her, and then she's like, all right, well, maybe he doesn't like me very much?
Yeah, or maybe she just thought, oh, he just wants to be friends or what. But since the date, I've called her once and I texted her once. I don't want to, again, I don't want to be like overbearing, but I haven't gotten a response at all. So I don't know what's going on.
I don't think after an internet date that you'd want to kiss because you don't know anything about that person.
I don't want to be, you don't want to come on too strong or seem like a creep or something. So I just thought, okay, a hug.
If I meet a girl on the internet, normally we're doing a lot, but that's because I meet them on Craigslist, not Match.
It does say a lot, though, that she was trusting enough to give him her address to pick him up.
Yeah.
Because usually on an internet date, you're going to meet somewhere.
Yeah, and so I thought that was a good sign, but I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I'd like to at least know if she is interested or not.
Was there any awkward moment on the date at all that you can think of?
Honestly, I couldn't. I thought about it. I don't think there was anything that was clearly that I did that was like a faux pas or whatever. So I'm kind of confused.
Is her profile still active?
Yeah, it's still up.
Okay.
So maybe it's just that she wasn't interested and didn't know how to say it or what, but I would like to find out.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to call her right after this, see if we can get her on the phone and get an answer for you, okay?
Thanks.
All right, hang on 1 second.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Peter, you took Alice, the girl that you emailed us about for the second date update, out to Thai food on your first date.
Yes.
Maybe she didn't call you back because she was allergic to peanuts and had a huge allergic reaction when she got home. And
if that was the case, we did have pad thai, too. So
Oh, really?
And from what you say, Peter, the date went perfectly normal.
It felt like it went well to me, so I'm not sure exactly what happened, and I would like to find out.
Okay.
Sometimes you can feel, I'm not sure, this feels a little wonky or whatever, but this was really kind of a surprise.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to call her right now, and you can jump in whenever you want, okay?
Sure.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Alice?
This is her.
Alice, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Any idea why I would be calling you?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Wow, Alice has
Sounds excited.
sexy girl voice.
Yeah. You just wake up or something?
Wow.
No, this is the radio station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I help you?
You already have. I like your voice a lot. I'm calling because I actually wanted to talk to you for a second about a mutual friend that we have.
Okay. Who's that?
It's a guy named Peter.
Peter?
Yeah.
Whoa, Peter's funny.
Really?
Yeah. So you and Peter went out on a date for Thai food, right?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to know why you haven't called him back.
Oh, my God. He had you call me?
Yeah.
Yeah. He.
That's so weird.
I know.
It's a little strange.
It is kind of weird, but he wants us to ask you why you haven't called him back after your date.
I mean, it's just like...
Let me ask you this real quick, okay? Did you have fun on the date with Peter?
Yeah, I mean, the date itself was cool. It was fine.
Okay, then what was the problem? Like, why haven't you called him back?
I mean, it sounds kind of dumb. It's just like the whole like way getting there. I mean, this is really embarrassing. But on the way to the date, this kid drives like he's a maniac. Like he thinks he's like secretly a race car driver, and I mean flying, like where I was scared to death.
Oh. So, Alice, you're saying that the way that Peter drove made you not want to call him back?
Yes, it was like terrifying, and I'm not really scared of anything, honestly. And like this guy is just, I mean, he drove like, seriously, he was like in a chase in like a movie. Like, I'm like, we are not being filmed. Like, what are you doing?
Alice, this is Peter.
Oh, God. Hey.
I should have told you that, Alice. I'm sorry. Peter is on the phone with us.
Okay, cool.
I didn't think it was that bad. I've always considered myself, I guess, more of an offensive driver, so a defensive driver.
Offensive.
I guess I didn't feel like I was driving that bad.
I think you were doing 70 in like a 35.
What?
Like, yeah, I mean, it's just...
See, like, whenever I'm driving, I try to, for safety reasons, keep a cushion sort of around me.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing 70 the entire time.
Peter,
maybe a minute.
Peter, I'm going to stop you right there, okay? It sounds like you and I drive very similarly, and you don't have to use the excuse of trying to keep a cushion around you. You like to drive fast, and you get annoyed with people, and you drive kind of like an a-hole, right?
I wouldn't call it like an a-hole, but I mean, I learned how to drive in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
See, and so did I, and that's why I admit that I drive kind of like an a-hole. But Alice, Peter's driving scared you that much that you don't want to go out with him again.
It may sound like a dumb reason to you, but like at every moment I actually thought like someone's gonna smash into us. Not like he's a bad driver, but you can't drive like that here.
Yeah.
Alice, I think you and me are similar, and I drive kind of slow. But did you ever think of stopping him and saying it made you uncomfortable?
I did. I said that on the way there. I was like, hey, I didn't want to like make a big deal about it in the date and ruin the whole date. But I did stop, and I said that on the way there, I was like, hey, whoa, driving a little fast. No, you should slow down. And he's like, like.
I guess I didn't feel like she was upset as much as she was just sort of being playful about it. Like, it didn't feel like she was mortified or, deathly afraid for her life or whatever.
She was just praying in the passenger seat for no reason at all.
I was praying silently, I guess.
Peter, would you be willing to slow down?
If Alice would go out with me again, I will do whatever. If Alice wants to drive the next date, that's fine, Alice. If you want to take the bus, we'll take the bus. Drive slow or whatever. But I really want to go out with you again, and I think, that we can figure it out.
Alice, did you have a good time on the date with him?
I mean, I did. It was totally like a nice evening. It was just like, but the whole date, I was just thinking about, oh my God, I got to get back in the car.
All right, how about this? We will pay for you guys to go on a second date. We'll pay for a car to pick you up and take you to the restaurant of your choice. Well, not of your choice. We'll take you to the restaurant of our choice within our budget. But we'll have a car take you there, which might take away from the budget. So it might be a car taking you to McDonald's, but either way, you guys will be safe. Would you go out with him again?
Okay, fine. But, if you pick me up in a car, that's cool, and that'll be deep. But then if we want to go out again, the driving's got to change. I'm not every time going to go through this.
We'll go do go-karts and see how that goes.
Oh, that does not sound smart.
Peter's ramming her into the wall.
That would be the worst second date idea ever, Peter. Let's go bumper cars.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Whenever you see a guy out at a bar alone hitting on girls, it can go one of two ways. Either he's incredibly creepy and he's the guy at the bar that nobody wants to talk to, or he's very confident and it seems to work for him.
I usually think the first is normally true.
Definitely usually the first one.
Okay.
Well, Matt, who's on the phone for a second date update today, was the alone guy in a bar.
Oh.
So that leads me to ask the question, Matt, which one are you? Are you incredibly creepy or are you confident? How'd that work?
I don't think it has to be on either side. I think, if I had to pick one, I'd say confident.
Yeah, I bet
you would. Of course you would.
Yeah.
Creepy people always are unaware.
But let me explain, though.
Yeah.
So why were you at a bar alone hitting on chicks?
I just moved to my new apartment. I just got a new job. I got a new place. So I don't have any friends here yet. That doesn't make me creepy, so I thought, let me go out to the bar, check out the scene.
Okay.
So when I go out, I have to make friends there and see how the scene is going. And if I like how a girl is looking, I'm confident in my ability to go talk to her.
All right.
Are you a line dropper, Matt?
I don't think I'm a line dropper. I think I just keep it real. Just a normal conversation,
So you went to the bar alone out of necessity, not because you didn't have anybody who would hang out with you.
When you put it like that, it sounds different. Yeah.
I read your email, and your email just said, I was at the bar by myself, and then I met this girl. So what's her name?
Her name was Kelly.
Kelly, all right. And how did you meet Kelly?
Well, I saw her at the bar, and first thing, I'm attracted to her. I was really attracted to her. She had a nice I'm not going to lie. It got my attention, so I went up to her. I introduced myself, and she was really liking me. We had a good, deep convo. She seemed like a really down-to-earth girl, and eventually, things happened, and she came back to my apartment.
Wow, she came back with you that night.
Whoa.
Yeah, she came back with me that night, and, some stuff happened. How about that? I'll just leave it at that.
Nice.
Some stuff happened, and I've been trying to get in contact with her. So, when she was leaving, I waited for her with the taxi and everything. Everything was going fine. I even gave her a good night kiss. I thought everything was perfect.
Wait, she didn't spend the night? She just came over for a little while, some things happened, and then she left that night?
Yeah, she left that night. I don't know whether it was my new apartment that scared her.
Oh yeah, those are scary.
Your new apartment that scared her? What do you have in your apartment?
Because just boxes everywhere. I haven't really, settled in yet and made it my home.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
She thinks you're a squatter.
Yeah. Or you're like, I haven't put all my dungeon toys yet, very scary stuff.
No, it was just I have boxes everywhere, empty beer bottles on the floor because I don't have my garbage yet. So only thing that was up was my TV and the couch, and she noticed, everything else was messy, and I didn't really clean much.
All right, so it looks kind of like you're living in a crack den, sort of.
No, not at all.
Does it smell okay?
It smells good. It smells fine, unless I adjusted to it.
So what did she say when she left?
Well, we were sitting on the couch and kissing, and all of a sudden she backed off and said she has to go to work early. And I didn't know where that came from because we were having such a good time, and I would have loved if she stayed.
Was it late?
It was late. It was about 2 a.m.
Okay.
Now.
That's not too bad. I mean, if you haven't started doing the other stuff yet, you might be like, well, I don't want to be up until like 4 or 5 in the morning when I have to work the next day.
That's true. I wish it got there.
Is there a chance that maybe she sobered up and realized, I don't know, you weren't as good looking as she thought in the bar, or it happens.
Well, I don't like to think of myself as an ugly guy. I think of myself as handsome, so I hope that's not it.
Yeah, and have you tried to get a hold of her since that night?
Yeah, I texted her the next day, actually, just a regular, hey, what's up, and she has not responded to me.
At all?
At all.
And what was the last thing that she said to you?
The last thing she said to me was goodbye.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if she sounded like she wanted to see you again, or did it feel like, hey, this is kind of like fun that we met and then messed around, but I don't want to have anything to do with you?
She gave me the vibe that she would actually talk to me again. That's what hurts.
So what do you think it is then?
I think it was my apartment. I think I should have cleaned up more. Okay. Maybe that would have helped.
Yeah, but if you just moved apartments, I mean, you'd think she would understand if there's boxes and stuff everywhere.
That's what I thought. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
And why do you want to get a hold of her so bad? I mean, you see a relationship with this girl, or you just want to finish what you guys started?
I just moved, so I'm just looking for people to hang out with, and I would love to hang out with her. She's my first friend I met at my new
first friend.
Sweet, man.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update, let me set the scene for you. Matt is on the phone right now, and Matt went out to a bar all by himself. Ended up finding an innocent girl named Kelly and somehow convinced her to go back to his place. A place that is littered with boxes, beer bottles. A very, very scary place. And while they were making out, doing stuff on the couch, at some point, she must have looked at a clock and realized it was getting late and said she had to leave. Okay, maybe it wasn't as creepy as I made it sound. But Matt is on the phone, and Matt went out to the bars because he just moved into his apartment, wanted to check out the scene around his house, and ended up meeting a girl there. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because his place is a mess because he just moved in. Matt, are you ready to call her and see if that is the reason that she's not getting back to you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
And have you cleaned up your place and actually unpacked your boxes so if she does actually want to hang out again, she's not going to run into that mess?
Well, it wasn't as creepy as you just made it sound. It's a little bit better now.
Okay, so you got it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
All right.
For the most part, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can find out why she isn't getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kelly, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Well, somebody recently sent us an email about you, and I wanted to see if you had a few minutes to talk to us.
Someone sent you an email about me?
Yes.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then stop talking to them, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
So someone I dated emailed you. Who was it?
His name is Matt. And I wouldn't say that you guys necessarily dated, but you did meet one evening and go back to his place and mess around a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. Yep, we know that.
We know.
So we talked to Matt a little bit after we got his email, and he told us sort of how you guys met, but he's confused why you're not calling him back. He asked us to get you on the phone and find out. That way he knows if he did something wrong.
So he asked you, or whatever, he reached out to find out.
Yes. And as we tell everybody who does these things, they're fully prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Really?
I'll tell you what he thinks it is, okay? And then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. He thinks it's because his place wasn't ready, and he had boxes everywhere, and he said that he didn't have his trash set up, so there was beer cans, and so he feels like you might have thought his place was gross.
I mean, well, he did look kind of extra homeless in there.
So is that it?
I mean, no. I mean, I understand he was moving, but I mean, it was dirty. I get it.
Okay.
But, no.
It sounds like everything was fine, and you guys had chemistry and liked each other.
I mean, we did up until a certain point.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? It sounds like you think something is funny.
I have to know.
Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear this.
So we're there at his place, kind of having a little, make-out situation happening, and he just stops, abruptly just stops. And I'm looking because I'm trying to figure out, what happened? Did something fall? Or, what's wrong? And he says, hold on, I want to make it all nice for you. Huh? And I'm totally confused because I'm like, what, is he going to go make up a bed somewhere? Mm-hmm. No, this guy says, I want to make it all nice for you, and starts pointing down.
What?
What is... he wants to put a bow on it?
I was like, it was just so weird. And so he just hops up and, jogs into the bathroom. And I'm sitting there waiting, so I hear clippers and stuff.
He's manscaping. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
So he stopped your makeout session to get up and go trim his area.
The edges.
Yeah.
I guess so. He didn't come out with a new haircut, so I guess so.
What did you say to him when he came out of the bathroom?
I just said, oh, look at that. It's late. I got to go to work.
I don't blame you.
That's interesting. I've never been in the situation where I'm making out with someone and been like, I've been where I'm like, oh man, I'm not the best down there right now, but I've never thought this is the appropriate time for me to stop and then go manscape right now. Yeah, or you keep it quiet.
Here's the thing, though. Not when she's, in the waiting room. She's there.
That's true. Did he actually say the words, let me make it nice for you, before he did it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wonder if he's tried that before and it's worked.
Oh, God.
I'd love to ask him that. Kelly, aren't you curious?
No, not really.
That's too bad, because he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. That's really why?
I'm sorry. I mean, but that was really weird. Who says that?
It's not that weird. What's wrong with me making sure I'm good for you? I'm looking out for you. I did it for you.
Well, not when I'm standing there ready to go.
I just figured you would appreciate that. Do you like it messy?
In the future, when you're making out with a girl, don't stop her to go get your manscape off.
I normally take care of it, but I've been so busy with moving.
I hate that when I'm busy with other things and then don't have time to manscape. Why not just tough it out at that point and go, all right, this girl, we're going to do stuff. It's not the best right now, but just go ahead and power through.
Jubal, if that's how you think, you obviously don't get many girls.
Or no, you know, maybe you're right. I just am all, hey, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
No, I was moving. I didn't even expect to meet a girl, and Kelly shows up just ready to go.
But, I mean, Matt, think about it. If the tables were turned and Kelly said, just wait a minute, and you heard a razor go in and 5 minutes, like...
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what, Matt? I actually really would, too. Honestly, I really would. Yeah, if a girl was like, hang on, I'm going to go take care of some things and I'll be back. As a guy, I would think that would be great.
Yes.
See, that's what I mean. I was just trying to be respectful. Kelly, maybe the timing wasn't the best, but you got to admit, it was a nice gesture. And if you think about it, it's kind of thoughtful.
It really actually is.
It's like flowers, really.
He comes back out, shows her, she's like, oh,
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's in the shape of a heart.
Oh, my God. Oh,
my God. I'm not that talented.
I mean, you guys wanted me to be honest.
Yeah,
so
no.
I just figured I would tell you what happened.
Thank you very much for being honest. It's an amazing story. I would like to ask if you will go on a second date with Matt, though. I will pay for it.
He'll be ready.
Yeah, trust me. Matt, before you go on a date with Kelly, would you be Manscaped before, right, if you knew it was a date?
Everything is done. I manscaped, and my apartment is clean.
Oh, my God.
There you go, Kelly. You heard that. He's all ready to go. His apartment is clean. Everything is clean.
Oh, gross.
Oh, my God. I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but okay.
You'll do it? You'll go out with him again.
I will give him one more chance.
Honestly, I'm excited. I think we have a connection.
Hey, we've already had too much information here, Matt. I don't need to know all that, okay?
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When you go out on a first date, you learn a lot about the other person, their likes and dislikes, what TV shows they might like, and people are very passionate about their TV. Like, I know for me, if you disrespect New Girl, I will gut you like a fish.
Because you're just so adorable.
Yep. I will come across the table. I've actually choked someone out at a restaurant before because they disrespected New Girl. And it wasn't even the person I was out with. It was somebody 3 tables down. I heard them say they didn't like it. Anyway, that's the reason that Sherman, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, thinks that his date ditched him in the middle of their date.
What?
Because he disrespected her TV show.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Sherman?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Did she, like, throw her drink in your face as she stormed out of the restaurant?
No, none of that. I went to the bathroom, and then I came back, and she was gone, and she, like, left, like, a pile of money at my seat to pay for the meal.
So you got ditched in the middle of your date. Your email said the only thing you could think of was an argument about TV. What happened before she ditched you?
I mean, we're talking about TV shows and shows we liked and stuff, and she brought up Real Housewives.
Okay.
And I kind of chuckled at that, and I kind of made fun of her for a little bit, but I was just joking.
Like, how bad did you make fun of her? Like,
well, I mean, when she said I watched Real Housewives, I was like, you really watch that trash? And that's kind of, I don't think she liked it, but I was joking.
Did she laugh about that, or did she seem legitimately pissed off at you?
I feel like she was more upset than she was happy about it.
And how long after you made that comment did she ditch you in the middle of your date?
I'd say we talked for another 5-10 minutes, and then I had to go make a restroom break.
okay, so let's back up just a little bit. Up until the TV discussion, you're saying everything was fine on your date?
Everything seemed cool, yeah. We met at the restaurant, got our appetizers. We had some small conversations, just talking about likes and dislikes and stuff. I thought it was going fine.
You'd never met this girl before. This is like a blind date or someone you met online?
Yeah, it was a blind date situation. Her friend is my neighbor, and I was just talking to my neighbor one day about how, I'm single and, ready to mingle and stuff. And then he was like, you should meet my friend. And then she seemed down to meet up, so we met up, and I thought it was going great.
Until you dropped the hammer on her about Real Housewives. So when you got back to the table and you saw a pile of cash sitting there and your date gone, what'd you do?
I just kind of sat there and just waited. I thought maybe she went to the valet or maybe she wanted to go on a smoke break or something. And probably like 15 minutes in, I realized I got ditched.
So did you try to call her or text her or anything?
Yeah, I was sending her a text, just, making sure things were cool. And I was like, hey, did I offend you with the housewives thing? It was just a joke. Send her things like that. But she just hasn't responded back.
So you've heard nothing from her other than coming back to the table, finding cash, and no date.
Yeah, cash on the seat, and she was gone.
Do you actually want to talk to a woman who would be so offended by anyone talking trash about housewives again, though?
Well, I don't think she realized I was joking about the housewives thing. Like, I don't mind housewives. It's just, it's cool to hate. It's a fun show to hate on.
It is. It's very fun to hate on that. Easy. But do you want to call somebody who ditched you in the middle of a date because of it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, she was really cool. She was beautiful. She was smart. We laughed and stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind a second date if it's at all possible.
Huh.
And I think the housewives thing was the cause, but honestly, I'm not sure. It could have been anything. So I just kind of want to get some closure on this and figure out what exactly, what did I do?
Yeah, it would be confusing if somebody left me in the middle of the day. I mean, it's never happened. But if it did happen, it would bother you a lot because you're like, what did I do that was so wrong? She couldn't even handle hanging out with me for like another hour until we finished dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I want to know exactly what went wrong. And, if I can get a second date, great. But if not, I at least want to get some closure on this whole thing.
That's understandable.
It's just hard for me to believe that anyone who's a fan of Housewives doesn't understand also how ridiculous it is. I think you did something else.
I don't think I did anything else, but it's the only thing I could think of right now, like I said.
All right, well, let's find out then. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Sherman is on the phone with us. He recently went out with a girl named Sarah. While they were at dinner, he got up to use the bathroom, came back, she was gone, there was cash left behind on the table, and that's the last he's heard of her. Tried to text her, call her, and heard nothing back. I do have a question for Sherman before we get her on the phone and find out what went wrong. Sherman, let me ask you this. When you came back to the table and your date was gone, were there any ashes or burn marks anywhere around the table?
No, that's what I noticed.
Yeah, because I've heard of this happening before. Sometimes people will spontaneously combust. And I'm thinking that might have happened.
Oh, my God. And the money just flew out of her pocket from the explosion.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm sure she survived.
You think she survived?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's weird.
Because you haven't heard anything from her. It's all speculation at this point. She could have combusted and turned into the money.
Oh.
I've heard of that happening, too.
I've never.
There's all kinds of things, Sherman.
That'd be a good superpower.
Yeah.
No kidding.
The only thing Sherman can think of that went wrong is they got into a little disagreement about the TV show Real Housewives. She said she watches it. He made a joke like, I can't believe you watch that trash. And she seemed legitimately offended. It was shortly after that she left, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to call her right now, get her on the phone, and find out what went wrong. You ready?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Sarah there?
Speaking.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show. Nice to
why
meet
are you guys calling me?
Well, because somebody emailed us about you.
Somebody emailed you about me.
Yep.
Who?
His name is Sherman.
Sherman?
Yep, and you recently went out on a date with him and then
Oh, my God.
You ditched him in the middle of your date.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about that weirdo.
What?
Wow. Can you just talk to us for a second, please? Because he's wondering why you would ditch him in the middle of the date. He thought it was because he insulted Real Housewives.
What?
Yeah, he said that you guys were talking at the dinner table, and then you made a comment of how you watched that show, and he said that show's garbage, and then it was after that you left. So that's the only thing he could think of.
Oh, my God. That's the only thing he could think of. Yeah. I left because of a TV show. That is so stupid.
I take it that's not the answer.
See, so now would you like to defend yourself and tell us why you left?
Yeah. I have a very good reason.
Okay, what happened?
So we're on the date, whatever. We're talking. It's fine. I'm trying to get over the fact that his name's Sherman. It's fine.
The Sherman.
Whatever.
I didn't even think about that being a problem.
He gets up to go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting there, and this girl leans over next to us, and she's like, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I know this is going to sound really weird, but I know that guy, and you can't date him. And I'm like, oh, okay. And
what?
She's like, his name's Sherman. My friend dated him a few years ago, and within a couple of weeks, he slept with her mother.
What? what?
Whoa.
That is a huge accusation that you just got from a stranger.
I know. I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? And I was totally grossed out. I wanted to throw up, and I was like, if it was enough for this woman to interrupt our date and like pull me aside, then she's looking out for me.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like it kind of fit. Like when I was looking at this guy, I'm like, yeah, he probably is a motherfucker.
Literally.
Sarah, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, though. Do you think that girl could have been like an ex-girlfriend who's just kind of hating on him?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought that at first, but it just her tone and everything, like it just, why would she say that? It was all too weird, and I had to just get out of there.
Have you left in the middle of a date before?
No, I've never had this happen to me before.
I mean, it's not like the guy was dangerous or anything. He just has a crazy ex story.
It made me nauseous.
Yeah.
I can't. I just pictured him like knocking boots with my mom, and I wanted to bark.
That's what I was going to say. At that point, Sarah, you got to think about your mom. It's not even about you. You got to get out of there. Otherwise,
Even your grandma.
yeah, who knows what this guy's going to be up to.
And he was weird. He was weird when I talked about how I liked Housewives, and now I understand why.
All right. Hey, Sarah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I do also have to tell you that Sherman is actually listening on the other line, though.
What the
Yep. Sherm, you there?
It's not as black and white as that, It's not as simple as just, sleeping with somebody and their mom. It's not
It's not as black and white as that.
Oh my God! You slept with their mom? Like that really happened?
There are a lot of things happening that go into this story that make this story complete.
So it's
and,
true.
You only have certain bits and pieces of it.
Okay, so it's true. Can we hear the rest of it then?
No, I mean that's all one side of the story. It's not as black and white as that, and that's the thing with that. Like, I can't just
so we need to hear that
and be known as this one thing.
Yeah, but we should hear the other side of the story then, don't you think? Don't you want to defend yourself?
I don't think you're going to hear it right now because I feel like you're just going to turn it against me right now.
No, I think what you did is a great thing.
Oh my gosh, no, you do not, Sherman. That is so gross.
I don't know what the big deal is. Like people get into relationships all the time. They get all messy. I've been cheated on before. I'm sure Sarah's been cheated on before. It happens. It's part of life. Everyone just needs to get on with their lives like I'm trying to do.
I've been cheated on before, but nobody had sex with my mom.
Yeah.
It's the difference.
That's the point.
So someone's had sex with your mom.
Well, I know someone has. My dad has. Maybe somebody else. I've never asked her about her history that much, but I'm saying nobody's ever cheated on me with one of my parents. How did it happen, Sherman?
I don't want to talk about this. This is all in the past. Why are we bringing up past bullshit, all right? I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to get to a second date with a new relationship with new people.
I get it, Sherman. I get it.
Bringing back old stuff all the time.
If you're not going to comment on it, Sherman, then Sarah, would you like to comment? Aren't you curious?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a nasty perv, and it all lines up. He was wearing that icky cardigan on our date. And
That's the one thing I know. Dudes that wear cardigans, they always hump moms.
Hey, that is a red flag right there.
Yeah, he looks like Mr. Rogers. He's a pervert.
I'm not a pervert. There was no children involved in this.
Except for the daughter of the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, adults. This isn't like children. This isn't like underage people.
Sherman.
Everything was legal. Everything was consensual. Now you're just trying to make me look bad. This is what I said. This isn't what I wanted to be happening right now.
All right, well, let me get this wrapped up for you then, Sherman. Sarah, would you like to go out on a second date with Sherman? We'll pay for it.
Are you f***ing kidding me? I'm not sleeping with some dude that slept with his girlfriend's mom.
Sherman, thanks for your time, man. I promise we're not laughing at you. We just want to know how it happened. That's all.
Jubal, ask me again. Your mom.
And if you tell me how you did that girl's mom, I will let you my mom. That's how bad I want to know.
What is wrong with you?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date update.
We got an email into our show from one of our listeners named Bobby.
Oh, hey, Bobby.
I don't know if that's how he pronounces it, but that's how I want to pronounce it.
It's the only way you can say it. Hey,
like
Bobby.
3 A's and 5 Y's.
Yeah, Bobby.
Well, Bobby emailed us and told us he went out on a date that had 2 very distinctive sides to it.
Okay.
And I'm reading out of his email. He says, quote, one side was very uncomfortable and odd, and the other was fun and enjoyable.
Ooh.
Polar opposites.
Yeah, that pretty much describes every Craigslist meetup I've ever had. So, Bobby, your email really got my attention. But before we hear about your date, tell us about the girl you went out with. What's her name?
Caroline.
We can't do anything with that.
Caroline.
Bobby.
Caroline.
Okay, it's gonna get old real quick. Where'd you meet her? Where'd you meet Caroline?
We met online.
Okay, and what stood out about her?
Well, to be completely honest with you, she was the hottest match I've had in an entire year of being on.
Impressive.
I like that your voice goes so deep when you say that.
That's how you know it's a man thing. She was super hot.
And bonus, she's a college graduate.
Oh, so she's possibly smart. It doesn't always mean that you're smart.
Sexy and semi-educated.
Yeah.
That's what I'm out.
That's
Never
what
mind.
men love.
She's got brains. Never mind.
So, Bobby, tell us a little bit about the date. Did the uncomfortable and odd part happen first, or did you start off with fun and enjoyable?
It started out odd and uncomfortable.
Really? Usually people don't even give it time to get through odd and uncomfortable to get to fun and enjoyable. What was so weird?
Well, we met at a restaurant, and I was the first one to arrive. I got there just a few minutes early, and when she came walking in, I recognized her immediately, and I go in just to give her a hug, and she stopped me and stepped back and said, "No, thank you."
Ooh.
Like in an aggressive way or in a I'm scared of germs type of way?
It was firm but kind, I would say.
Okay.
You know, so I stopped and was like, "I'm sorry, is there like a problem?" And she says, "It depends." And then she pulled out this little stack of papers out of her purse and put them on the table.
What was the papers?
This is an interview?
They were like court documents that she had printed offline. 6 cases. They were my court cases.
Oh, I thought you were getting served for a second.
Wait, you got a record?
A slight record.
Why is 6 pages?
If you can do a stack of papers, I don't think there's anything slight about it.
What were you feeling when she did that to you?
I felt like I was in school, like in trouble with a teacher or something. It was weird.
You know, though, at least she showed up. Like, most girls would Google search you probably and just never show.
True.
Like,
Totally. But the records didn't actually say what I had done or what had happened, because that's not available. So she asked me to explain each one.
Whoa.
oh my God.
This sounds like a hot start to the date.
Were you totally honest with her?
Yeah, we talked through the issues and used like, traffic stops and this kind of thing. And she's very skeptical.
As we are.
I am right now.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like I'm on trial again.
Again.
Yeah, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. Like, you just must have been so nervous.
I was very nervous because I wanted things to work out. Like I had matched with her and she was smoking hot.
Yeah. I know, you want to come off looking good to the sexy chick. So
dude.
was she impressed with what you said? Or not impressed, but was she
She's like, ooh.
was she okay with the things that you crimed up? How do you say it?
Crimed up. I like it.
I think never be your own lawyer,
Yeah.
Jeffrey, just so you know.
So what'd you think of your crimes?
She did start to warm up, and I basically just told her I've been unlucky with the cops for pretty much my entire life.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, they're out to get me.
No, I'm serious. Like, one of the examples is I was arrested for driving with a deployed airbag. I had backed into something, and it went off, and I still had to get to work. I had to get to where I was going, so I just kept going. Like,
That's funny. That's amazing.
How could you even see out the windshield?
But it's funny because now he has a criminal record because of that.
she was cool with that one, but this other one she was not so cool with, which involved Pizza Hut.
What'd you do, rob them?
Well, I didn't rob them for money. I got arrested while I was drunk in college. I broke into a Pizza Hut and I stole chicken wings.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't
I
blame a
see.
guy for that.
That just sounds like a good time.
Was there a turning point in the night? I mean, because it's pretty impressive if you were able to actually get her on your side.
At one point, she did open up. And that was the fun and enjoyable part.
Okay, good. So you guys connected.
Yeah, and then she did allow us to have 2 cocktails, but not dinner.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Man, this girl sounds pretty uptight.
Strict?
But I have an idea about why she didn't want to have dinner with me, and it's because I didn't want to tell her about my last court case. There was one left, and it's just super embarrassing, and I didn't want to talk about it.
So you spilled on the other ones, but that last one you said, nope, not going to happen.
Yeah, she said that she was going to get up and leave unless I told her, and I wouldn't do it.
Oh, no. Did she leave?
Yeah, she left.
Oh!
Bobby, what'd you do?
Yeah, just tell us.
Just between you and me. No one else is listening.
I ordered some chicken wings.
No, come on.
Come on, Bobby.
I mean, what'd you do?
What's
That
the
was
thing
so
that you wouldn't?
embarrassing.
Yeah, what didn't you tell her?
I don't... See, I would like to get through this without having to talk about it. I was hoping you guys work your magic.
Oh, no.
Okay, can I just ask you, would you date you if you knew what you did?
Good question.
Yes.
There was a hesitation there. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'd date me. All right. Well, so have you thought about telling her the truth, Bobby?
Yeah, of course I've thought about it, but the risk is just too great.
Well, and I will say, I feel like you were really honest, and there's just some things you don't have to share with everybody. Yeah. It's not going to change who you are right now.
Exactly. I shared with her 5 out of 6 of my court cases. That should be good enough for dinner.
All right. Well, I guess that's what we're working on.
Yeah.
Is that the rule?
All right. Well, Bobby, you may have to tell Caroline what you actually did, but we're going to play a song first, come back, and get your second date update right after this, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Hold on.
92.5. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, but before we go any further, all the women listening right now better watch out because we have a certified bad boy on the phone. His name is Bobby.
Aren't they all named Bobby?
Bobby loves driving around town with a deployed airbag and eating chicken wings that he didn't pay for and committing minor traffic violations with 0 cares. He's bad. Bobby is on the phone for his second date update, and he recently went out with a girl named Caroline, and Caroline decided to start off their date by bringing a 6-page printout of Bobby's rap sheet and made him explain every court date he's ever had.
Oh, my gosh.
So he told her about 5 out of the 6 charges, but was too embarrassed to share his 6th offense, and that's when Caroline decided to cut the date short. Now he's hoping for a second chance. Bobby, you bad boy, you. What do you say?
You guys, I really don't want to have to tell her about this last case. Can you please just try so that I can go on another date with her without having to divulge this?
You know, I'm usually all for honesty in a date, but I also think that there's some things you should be allowed to keep private. But can I ask before we do this, you promise that last one isn't something that, like, I don't know, where she'd be putting her life in danger if she went out with you again?
Yeah, it's not scary, is it?
I promise she would not be in any danger with me. It's just one of those things I haven't told many people. Only a few of my closest friends know about it.
She'd be in danger of being too turned on because he's bad. Bad boy Bobby. All right, Bobby. I believe in you, okay?
Well, I'm glad somebody does here.
There we go.
Jeff and your lawyer.
All right. Well, we're going to give Caroline a call for you, okay? I'm going to dial the number right now. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Hello.
Hi, could I speak to Caroline, please?
Speaking. Who's this?
Hi, Caroline. My name's Young Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
It's Young Jeffrey. I'm a radio host.
Hi, Caroline.
You're not familiar with Young Jeffrey?
That's actually not that shocking, Caroline.
I'm sorry. How many people are on the phone right now?
Oh, that's confusing.
There's 3 of us in the studio right now.
Hi, Caroline. I'm Brooke.
I'm Jose.
We're a radio show.
You said that part already.
Okay, we're a repetitive radio show.
Yes, and did you know that we broadcast our show on the radio?
Oh, God, Jeff, stop. Sorry if we're annoying you.
Why are you guys calling me?
That's it. Yeah, let's get right to it.
Let's do that.
We're doing something called the second date update. Basically, that's where if one of our listeners has gone out on a date recently but isn't getting a call back, we can call that person for them and figure out the reason why. So you recently went out with a guy named Bobby.
Bobby wanted you guys to call me?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Bobby had a great time on his night out with you, and he's just wanting to know the reason why you're not getting back in touch with him.
I think I made it pretty clear to him when I saw him last week. And if he doesn't want to follow my rules, then I don't want to go back out with him.
Well, Caroline, he told us about the rules. Like, you're talking about you showed up with the rap sheet and all of his criminal convictions, and he wouldn't tell you the last one.
So you guys know all about the date?
Well, I mean, some of it.
From his perspective. We don't know it from your perspective.
And kudos to you for being very thorough on background checking him. I think that's a good call on your part.
I mean, honestly, I just want to feel safe, and I feel like every woman should do, a little bit of digging and make sure they know who they're going out with.
Totally. But they all seemed like pretty silly offenses, nothing crazy.
He told us about the Pizza Hut one where he stole the chicken wings when he was drunk, driving with a deployed airbag.
I mean, that's just silly.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me the last one, and I'm worried that if he's so ashamed or if it's so horrible, then that's simply not going to make me feel safe or comfortable enough to see him again.
Well, I can understand that emotion, but he assured us that it was nothing bad, nothing terrible. He's a good guy, and he was caught in a bad situation.
So he told you guys?
He didn't tell us specifically what it was, but...
So how do you know it's not bad?
Because all the other ones are so...
I guess, okay, here's the thing. There's a certain level of trust at some point in any dating, right, that you have to be able to give. And because the other 5 were pretty harmless, and because this guy seems pretty cool, like, why not give him another chance? You don't have to know everything about someone before you go out with them.
You're right, I don't have to know everything, but I should know if he has 6 offenses, what the heck the last one is.
But he's not locked up, so it can't be too bad. I mean, is that a bad standard for me to have? I don't know. It's like,
so many felons.
You served your time. You did the crime, There's got to be some point where society forgives you.
I don't know if we're going to agree with Brooke on that sentiment, but maybe there's a chance that Bobby will tell you what he did. If he told you right now, would you be willing to hear him out?
Well, yeah, he absolutely has to tell me, otherwise I'll never go out with him again.
All right. Bobby, tell us what you did.
Hi, Caroline.
He's on the phone?
Yeah, he's been on the other line listening the whole time.
Caroline, you just need to trust me. It's just a super embarrassing thing. If you come to dinner with me, I'll tell you there.
No, I'm not going to dinner with you. You already had that chance. You could have told me last dinner.
See, I feel like Bobby really screwed up on this one because it sounds like if you want to date, not only are you going to have to tell Caroline, but you're going to have to tell everybody.
But he says it's not that bad, so maybe it's not that bad.
I didn't say it wasn't bad. You asked if it was life-threatening.
What? Okay, wait. Let's play a little, like, Caroline, how about some 20 questions? Like, did you serve any time for it, Bobby?
Oh, this is going to take forever.
Yeah. Bobby, why don't you just tell us what you did?
I have a short attention span.
I know. The minutes on our station's phone plan doesn't have that much in it, so just get right to it.
Okay, I'll tell you, but I can't believe I'm saying this.
All right. And Caroline, you're agreeing to go out with Bobby if he tells us.
No, I'm agreeing to listen and to see if I'd go out with him again.
All right.
Oh,
well,
come on.
Oh, my God. We're peer pressuring this guy. Okay, what'd you do, Bobby?
Yeah, I want to know.
Okay. A few years ago, I was in a wedding, and I rented a tux. And when I returned it, the owner of the tux rental place said that I had ruined it, like I had spilled some stuff on it, which I didn't. And then he charged me $400 on my card for no reason. And it made me angry because it was not true at all. I didn't spill anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
So a little while later, one night, I get drunk with those same guys from the Pizza Hut thing. And we hop in an Uber, and we took the Uber to this tux place, and I defecated in front of the front door, and I didn't realize that there were cameras out front, like security cameras, and I got arrested 2 days later.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So you took a dump in front of a tuxedo store.
Caroline!
Yeah. So will you go to dinner with me?
Wow.
Hold on, Bobby. Caroline, see?
I like him.
Your life's not in jeopardy. Maybe your ball gowns are, but...
That's pretty crazy, Bobby.
It's silly.
I mean, what are you feeling right now, Caroline?
I don't know. This is so weird, and it's just more weird every time I talk to him.
Come on.
Caroline, I told you all 6 of my court cases. Like, the least you could do is just have dinner with me. I'm not asking for anything more.
Yeah, Caroline, he's really gone out on a limb, like revealing his entire criminal history on the radio now.
Seriously.
I mean, can you give him another chance? I mean, we'll pay to send you guys out on a date.
Well, I mean, Bobby, I don't think you're a bad guy, but I'm going to say no.
That is
What?
not fair.
I told you everything on the radio.
Yeah, and it's not horrible, but it just sounds really just dumb.
No, Caroline, listen to me. This guy is fun, okay? Yeah, sometimes it gets out of control, but that's what fun does when you're with a fun person. You will have so much better of a time with him.
Yes.
And honestly, you sound kind of like a little anal. Like you showed up to the date with his rap sheets. Like you need more fun in your life, okay?
Right. Yeah, Caroline, think of all the businesses that you and Bobby can defecate in front of together.
No, I'm being serious. Caroline, this would be good for you. Go out with him.
You can hold hands and kiss while you're doing it. It's a memory waiting to happen.
I'm with Jam.
You guys aren't helping me.
I disagree. I think this is working. Caroline.
Come on, Caroline. You need a good story in your life. Go out with Bobby.
Yeah.
I just can't see myself with someone who makes these kind of really stupid decisions.
Oh,
Come on.
that's the only people I could ever see myself with.
That's why you work with us.
Caroline.
Listen, I'll think about it, guys. I will, but I just want to be honest. It's probably going to be a no.
Oh, come on.
Bobby, I'm sorry, man. It sounds like you're not going to get a second date out of this.
Oh, man.
We all tried, dude.
Well, this sucks because I had to tell everybody listening what I did too.
Oh.
Caroline, be careful. He sounds angry. You may want to get some cameras for that doorstep.
I know. Look out, Caroline.
No.
Bobby, don't come to my house.
Come on, we'll bring some chicken wings. It'll be fun.
Got an email into the show for a second date update from a girl named Courtney, who is on the phone right now. She says she's pretty sure she knows why she isn't getting a call back.
Uh-oh.
And that's because her son decided to be a little a-hole on her date.
Oh.
Why was her son involved in her date?
Yeah.
We'll find out in just a second when we talk to her. Courtney, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm good. How are you?
Good. You don't mind me calling your son a little a-hole, do you?
No, because that's what he was.
Oh, my God. How old is your son, Courtney?
He's 3.
Oh, he's 3. Okay. They can be little a-holes sometimes. It's true.
It is kind of weird to have your son involved in your first date with a guy. We'll get into that in a second. But first off, how'd you meet the dude that you want to call today?
We met on an online dating site.
Okay.
Okay, and you were transparent that you were a mom right off the bat.
Oh, completely. Most
Okay.
of my pictures actually have my son in them with me because I don't want that to be a secret. It's a huge part of my life, obviously.
Right.
That's a good thing. So this guy obviously doesn't mind kids. What's his name, by the way?
My son or the guy?
The guy.
Jason.
Jason, okay.
Remember, the son's name is Little A-hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys do when you went out?
We just went out for some drinks. I mean, we had talked a while on the dating site, and it went well. I don't go out with a lot of guys just because having a kid and finding someone that I can even just chat with is kind of rare, honestly.
I hear being a parent is a full-time job. That's what they say.
It is true. It is very true.
If you're doing it right, it's true. If you're not, then... So how was conversation with this guy over drinks?
He was super funny, and he's a really good listener, which I don't know if other women are going through this, but like to have someone that doesn't kind of glaze over when you're talking or start talking about themselves is so like refreshing. I don't know.
I know I'm always the same way whenever somebody's talking to me and I'm like they're listening to me. That always is really refreshing when they're not just talking about themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always feel that.
You totally
that's a
didn't
good
turn
thing.
that around.
Yeah. So you guys had a good time and good conversation, but where does your son come into play in all this?
Well, I think because I was so comfortable and it was going well, I drank a little more than I usually do, and I got a little tipsy, which is like, whatever, I don't do this much. So that's when I decided to invite him back to meet my son.
To meet your son?
Well, I wanted to invite him back to my place, but I knew that the babysitter was still there with my son, so I was kind of hoping, like, yeah, he would meet my son, and yeah, he would be coming back to my place. So I didn't know.
What time of day was this?
So he was home with a sitter.
Okay.
So it was like 9 o'clock. He should be asleep. He might still be awake. Why don't you come meet him? But if he's not awake, then you and I can hang out. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Did Jason, the guy that you went on the date with, did he seem okay with meeting your kid? Honestly, if I were on a date with a girl and it was a first date and she's like, I want you to come meet my son, that would be a little strange for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
It did. I think it caught him off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
And again, I was a little more bold because I had had a few drinks. But he said yes.
Okay.
And he was a little hesitant, like he was maybe afraid to say no. But he said yes, and we went. We went back to my place. So
Mommy's home. She's a little drunk, and she's got a male friend with her.
Go to bed, honey.
How did that go?
It was not great. Adam, my son, was still awake, and he broke a toy or something and wanted me to fix it. And it was like broken. It was completely busted. I couldn't fix it. I needed him to go to sleep, and then he just went ape and freaked out.
So you tell this guy, hey, you got to meet my son. He's just a little angel. And then you go over there and your kid throws a fit.
Why is it always like the worst time possible that kids throw fits?
Yeah, it's all the time with him. Whenever I would like him to be on his best behavior, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
He goes crazy.
And what was Jason's reaction to your kid freaking out?
He was kind of, just kind of frozen for a while, it seems. I think he was a little freaked out. But then I finally got Adam down. He kind of cried himself to sleep. Okay, so he's down. So then I'm like, well, let's have a glass of wine.
Let's relax.
Start this up again.
Mommy needs another drink. So we have a drink, and we're chatting, and he seems fine. But then he said he had to go.
Okay.
So I walked him to the door. He kissed me on the cheek. Yeah, and that was a week ago.
Okay. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since you guys went out?
I think I've texted him 3 times, which I know is kind of a lot, but it's over the course of a week. And I wasn't like, how are you? Can we get together again? I was like, I don't know, just random texts.
You're like, I swear I'm not a bad mother and my kid isn't a total jerk all the time, I promise.
Right.
Did you get any response from him at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Well, I think we know why he's not calling you back.
Yeah.
But we'll see if we can get you a second date.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, I don't know. At first I was in my head about it and thinking it was because I had taken him back to see Adam.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew I had a kid, and he said yes. And then, I don't know. I think I just am in my head and thinking, like, if Adam would have behaved, would it have been different? I don't know.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get him on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Children are beautiful creatures, aren't they? Just listen to
It
that.
makes me happy.
You could just listen to that all day long, especially when you're on a first date.
That's so awkward.
Right in the middle of a second date update, Courtney is on the phone, and she wants us to call a guy named Jason. She thinks Jason might not be calling her back because she actually got a little drunk and decided to introduce him to her son. They went back to her house, he met her kid, and then her child started freaking out about something, and it kind of ruined the date. So that's why she thinks she's not getting a call back. You know, my mom didn't date much when I was a kid at all, really.
She was married to your dad.
But I wish my mom would have been dating when I was a kid so I could have just ruined her date, kind of how Courtney's kid did. All right, Courtney, are you ready to make your phone call?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
If you got to do it all over again, would you skip the 3-year-old introduction?
I think that would be in my favor, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Call it a night early.
Just want to make sure you didn't do that on most of your dates.
All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and find out why he's not calling you back.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Hello?
I was looking for Jason.
Yeah, it's Jason. Who's this?
Hey, Jason, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. What? Sorry.
My name is Jubal.
What is this about, please?
Well, actually, one of our listeners emailed us about you and asked if I could get you on the phone and ask you a few questions.
Wait, so this is the radio program?
Yes. And somebody who listens to our show emailed and asked if we could get you on the phone.
Okay. And it's about what?
It's about a date that you went on recently.
He's like, this just
I
keeps
know-
getting stranger.
I know it's weird. It's
Yeah.
a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. So you recently went out with a girl named Courtney.
Oh man, okay. Yes, I did go out with a girl named Courtney recently.
Okay, cool. So we got the right Jason on the phone. Well, Courtney's wondering why you're not getting back to her after your date.
Wow. So she called the radio.
Yeah. I'll tell you what she told us. Courtney said that you guys met on a dating site and went out and had a fun time drinking and talking. And then at the end of the night, you went back to her house and ended up meeting her kid.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That happened. And I was a little surprised by that.
Mm.
I knew from her profile that she had a kid.
Yeah.
So I was cool with that, but I didn't expect to be, asked back to meet the kid.
Yeah. She knows. She even knows that was kind of a weird move. She said she was a little drunk when she suggested that you go back there and meet the kid. And then she told us how her son freaked out.
Yeah. It was pretty rough. She had warned me about him. She had said he could be a handful, and so. But to be honest, the way he threw the tantrum that he threw was pretty. It was pretty intense. It was an 11.
Okay.
It was an 11 on a 1 to 10 scale.
Do you have much experience with toddlers at all?
I don't have any kids of my own, but I have cousins and brothers and sisters who have kids, so I got lots of nieces and nephews. So it's great to be the cool uncle.
Okay.
But so you could understand. I mean, like late at night, the kid's gonna have a tantrum. It's tired.
Yeah, I get it, and I'm good with kids too. So that was a little weird, but I wouldn't say that was the reason I didn't contact her again.
Is there a reason, or did you just not really like the date?
For her sake, I probably don't want to mention it on the radio because I don't think she'd like that. I mean, I know she called you, but...
Yeah, but if it's for her sake, she's the one that agreed to do the second date update. And everybody knows when you do a second date update, you might hear something that you don't want to hear, and you have to be willing to have it aired out on the show. So she knows that.
Yeah. All right, so I should just put her on blast, huh?
That's what she's asking for. She would love it, actually.
All right, well, she's dealing with Adam, I think was his name, and that took a while. It was an event. and so I'm trying to, keep myself entertained, looking at magazines or whatever. But I had to go to the bathroom, so I'm not trying to snoop or anything. And it looked like through the bedroom door there was a bathroom that way, and so I went through that way. But in the bedroom, asleep in a crib is like a newborn baby.
What?
Which we talked all night, and I feel like I got to know her really well, and she really opened up to me. And so now I found that she also has a newborn baby that she hasn't told me about.
Wait, she didn't mention at all that she had a newborn child.
She had not at all. Not once.
She didn't mention that to us either.
What? I was completely shocked. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I gotta get out of there. So
she had a secret kid?
Secret baby.
Yeah, she has a secret kid. Who has a secret kid?
And you're sure? I mean, you're sure it wasn't like the babysitter had a newborn and the newborn was sleeping in the back room or something?
No. That babysitter was not old enough to have a newborn, and clearly, she sent the babysitter home. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So she had a secret baby.
Why would she be?
Did you ask her about the secret baby?
I know I didn't ask her about the secret baby. At that point, when there's a secret baby, I'm just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
But why would she tell you about the one child and not the second child?
Obviously, she's got a favorite. You can meet my 3-year-old, but my newborn, not very cool.
It's not productive.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Got this thing.
That is
weird.
Understandable. If somebody had a secret baby, I'd be a little wary of dating them too.
Yeah, I was blown away.
Maybe she did. I don't know. Like, the only thing I can think of is, like, maybe she was just worried that the baby had happened so soon that would scare you off.
But she wasn't worried about me meeting her 3-year-old that soon. I don't know why the baby would be that different. I mean, I guess it means that there was a baby daddy more recently than 3 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. But
Speaking of secrets, like secret babies and such, I have a secret. Courtney is actually on the other line listening and would like to talk to you right now.
Right.
No,
seriously.
I'm serious. She's on the other line.
Are you serious? She's on the phone?
Yep. Secret babies and secret phone calls. That's what we're all about here.
A lot of secrets.
Wait, what
So
the heck were you doing in my bedroom? You did not ask to go in there.
So you set this whole thing up on the radio.
Yeah.
You thought it'd be a good idea to have this conversation this way?
I wanted to talk to you and figure out what was going on, and you were not answering me.
Well, I wasn't answering you because you were a liar. I don't want to go out with you again.
I'm not a liar. It's not what you think. It's not that at all. Why didn't
It's
you
not? Wait. So did I not? Am I imagining the baby or?
You are not imagining the baby, but that is not my baby.
What? It's somebody else's baby? Whose baby is it?
It's a friend of mine. She's another single mom, and we share a babysitter sometimes when we go out.
Oh, okay.
That makes total sense.
So it's your friend's secret baby.
It's not a secret, I think is the point, Jubal.
It's a normal baby.
No, it's a secret baby.
Wait. Okay, so Courtney, then why didn't you tell me about it?
Why would you need to know that my friend's baby was sleeping in the other room? You weren't supposed to go in my bedroom. Why were you going in my bedroom?
Because I had to pee. We were drinking all night, and so I had to use the bathroom, and that's the one I found. It was the closest one.
Well, it wasn't the bathroom. That was my bedroom. The bathroom was right next to it.
Bedroom, bathroom, it doesn't matter. You have a second kid that you didn't tell me about, and that's nuts to me. Why didn't you tell me that?
Dude, that is not true. I just told you the truth.
Yeah, whatever. I don't believe you. You told me everything about the situation and about yourself. You're super open with me, and you would have told me about that. I don't know why you wouldn't have. You prepared me for the situation that we were walking into. You didn't prepare me for the other baby.
That had nothing to do with what was going on. Okay? You're a moron if you think that I was going to have a secret baby and try and hide it from you. Like, I had this plan to, be this evil genius behind your back.
That's a good point. Jason, why would she hide a baby from you? I mean, if you guys did start dating at some point, she's going to have to introduce you to the baby.
I don't know. Maybe she was waiting to introduce me to the baby, on the second date. Maybe they just keep going after that. Maybe on the third date, she's got, a 7-year-old somewhere that I don't know about.
Just kids showing up everywhere. Just secret kids left and right.
There's kids popping up everywhere, like Will Chamberlain's kids.
Oh, my God. Have you been burned that bad by other dates?
Dude, maybe you're the one who has some issues, because I'm telling you the truth. I don't have time to plan these evil schemes, okay? I'm a single mom. The reason that I share this babysitter is because it's hard. It's really hard to support a kid, so my friend and I do this together, okay? We do it together when we decide to go out and try to get out there in the dating scene. I don't do this often. You seemed like a really great guy, and I wanted to give you a chance. I'm being completely truthful, okay? I don't need you to attack me. I don't need that. I don't have time for that in my life, okay? But I really think you're a really great guy, and if we can move past this silly secret baby game that you think I'm doing.
Jason, would you like to go out with Courtney again? We'll pay for a second date, and she can prove to you that she does not have a secret baby.
I can't believe she even has to. That's so dumb.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to say no, because one, she called me a moron. Two,
you are being a moron.
I spent a few hours with her that night, and if I had to make a guess on whether she was telling the truth right now or not, I would say probably not.
So you still you still think she's lying about the baby?
Gosh.
Well, I also think that maybe the fact that she called a radio show makes me think she wants attention a little bit.
Or maybe you have communication problems and you should answer your text back. Like a grown-ass man.
All right, well, I happen to think I'm a really good person and a really good judge of character, so I'm sorry that you think that. But
a little paranoid, maybe.
Yeah.
Good person, a little paranoid. Jason, thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you for your time. This is a great way to spend my morning.
Sorry you were ambushed with a secret baby.
Hate those secret babies.
Courtney, well, I'm sorry. No second date for you.
His loss. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I learned in all this is I guess I should have posted my secret baby to my dating profile.
Yeah. Use that in your dating profile, in your bio section. I have a 3-year-old and a secret baby. I'd hit you up and ask questions about that.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I'll go on a date with her as long as she's cool with a secret wife. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. That's, of course, about the second date update. A girl named Courtney wanted to call a dude named Jason that she went out with. They hung out, drank a little bit, went back to her place. He already knew that she had a kid. When they got back to her place, the kid was kind of out of control. And that's what she thought the problem was. That he saw the kid and was like, oh, man, that kid is a hell child. I don't want to have to deal with him. But it turns out he thought she had a secret baby.
She did, kind
He
of.
still
Apparently-
thinks that.
He went to go use the bathroom, didn't know where it was, opened the door to her room, and there was a crib in there, and he's like, oh my God, she has another kid she didn't tell me about. She swears that she does like a babysitter share with her friend, and that was her friend's kid. But throughout the whole second date update, he didn't believe her at all and still accused her of having a secret baby that she didn't tell him about.
Oh my God, it just makes me roll my eyes. Why would she admit the 3-year-old and keep the baby a secret? That makes no sense at all.
I don't know, secret baby or not, I couldn't do it. If there's just babies all around,
Dude,
that
it's
just
not her
detracts
baby.
me.
And they're babysitting sharing. Like, that's so
I get it.
genius.
Yeah,
And
of course.
no
but
matter
I
what,
don't
though, he
know.
would not buy it. He's like, yeah, whatever, that's a secret baby. I know it. And it was like a newer baby, too. You'd think that if she just had a kid,
Yeah.
she wouldn't be in the dating world. But
Of course.
I don't know.
could-
Hey, I don't know
whatever
how
she
people
needs
with
to
secret
do.
babies act, you know? I don't know. They have a lot of secrets.
As someone brought up on the text board, as long as there was no secret baby daddy that was still in the picture.
Right? Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Justin is on the phone for a second date update today, and his email said that the worst possible thing happened on his first date.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming maybe he ordered a hot tea, and they brought him an iced tea.
What? That's
You know how that goes.
yeah.
It gets
Wow.
so awkward after that, and then you get up and excuse yourself and go to the restroom to try to collect yourself, and on the way to the restroom, you end up going to the parking lot and grabbing your car and driving it through the front of the establishment.
Whoa.
It happens every time, and that is incredibly awkward, so I'm sorry that happened for you, Justin.
No, it's actually worse.
Yeah,
Worse than getting
tea?
an iced tea when you ordered a hot tea? Wow.
If you can believe it.
What could possibly be worse than that? I guess we'll get to that in a second.
No way.
Wow.
First, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Naomi,
Naomi.
and
Where'd you meet her?
a dating app.
Okay.
And she seems really pretty and this cute nose.
Cute nose?
Really like a tiny nose.
Like
You said-
smaller than the normal small nose? Like, I'm picturing somebody with barely a nose. Like just
Just 2 nostrils on your
Yeah.
face?
Like a button. Oh, just adorable.
She had
You
a- she had
sound
a-
like you're really into the nose, man. Is that a normal thing that you look for in a lady?
Yes, it is.
Really? A nose lover.
You're a nose guy.
Okay.
Well, I'm a face guy, and the nose is sort of like the focal point of the face. It ties the whole thing together.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you liked her nose, and you guys hit it off, and where'd you go on your date?
Well, we went to a nice restaurant, probably nicer than needed for a first date.
Okay.
Okay, so you went to a real expensive, classy restaurant with a woman who has a button for a nose.
Okay. And what was it like when you guys saw each other the first time?
It couldn't have gone any better, and I was having the best time with her. It was the best date of my life.
Whoa.
Until the table next to us, there was a couple having a romantic dinner themselves, and halfway through our dinner, this guy gets down on one knee and proposes to his fiance.
That's so sweet. I can't believe you guys got to witness that. How cool.
How romantic.
Oh, it gets better. So
Wait, you don't sound
Okay.
like you're excited about it.
You were upset? You thought she should have said no? Is that what it was? And you stormed out?
the restaurant was applauding. Everyone was, clanging their glasses. And with everyone looking at us, the guy leans over and he says, "Hey, this could be you two soon."
Oh, man. All right. So he did make it awkward for you guys.
Why would the guy even comment to you guys?
Well, so I tried to field it, though. I fielded it, and I felt good about it. I had an impulse, so I went with it.
Okay.
What'd you do?
So I said, "Funny you should mention that." Stand up out of my chair, kneel down, and pretended to propose.
What? Why would you do that? What on God's planet would make you do something like that? That is wrong on so many levels.
I was just trying to be funny. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, real funny. Like upstage the couple that just got engaged and then make it really awkward between you and your date.
Well, I don't think it would have been, except I got up and I said, "Sorry, guys, just kidding. We're actually on a first date."
Okay, so you admitted that you weren't actually proposing.
Okay, good.
Did people think that was funny?
Yeah, everyone thought it was funny, but now, all of a sudden, every eyeball in the restaurant was on us as a first date in the middle of the room.
next to the couple who'd just gotten engaged.
Right, okay. So everybody's looking at you. Was your date real awkward after that?
It was excruciating because it really felt like everyone was paying attention to us. The couple who'd just gotten engaged thought that they should pal around with us, and they tried to buy us dessert. And at the end of the dinner, the manager came over and he says, "Look, if you ever want to come back to the spot of your first date to propose."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you're acting like annoyed. You're the one that set yourself up for that.
I didn't propose to the woman next to me at the other table. That guy did it.
Yeah, but you didn't have to fake a proposal to your first date.
Exactly.
No, but you weren't there. I had to make the joke.
I don't know, man. I could just see if I was your date. You don't want to see someone joke about that even. Like the first time you see a man get down on a knee, you want it to be for real.
Well, I don't know if you get the sense of humor in it.
Okay. Did your date get the sense of humor in it, though? I think that's most important.
I think she did. She laughed. She laughed hard with everybody else. I think it was me saying that it was our first date and that it kind of put us under a microscope for the rest of the evening.
So why do you think all the attention ruined your night?
Because it felt like we were on display. I mean, you could see the people would like lean over and whisper to each other like while making eye contact with me.
Oh.
And I didn't feel good about the rest of the date, and I think Naomi felt the same way.
So how did it all end with you and Naomi?
With an awkward hug.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So everything went downhill after that fake proposal.
It ended with an awkward hug, and then I kind of re-approached the joke, and this is where I think, Brooke, you're probably right. I went too far because I said, maybe we'll come back one day.
Oh, man, you should not have called back to that joke. You should have pretended like it never happened.
No, that just feels like it's too sincere then. I feel like that makes it then not a joke.
Well, that's why I'm thinking I screwed it up. I mean, I thought it would be funny, and she didn't really even laugh, and we've texted a little bit, and it's sort of lukewarm. When I asked her if she wants to do anything, I don't really get a response.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call your fiance and get your second date update, okay?
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to Dating Tips with Justin from today's second date update. Always remember Justin's 3 rules for a successful first date. 1, open all doors for your date. 2, make sure you pay the bill. And 3, always fake a wedding proposal.
Oh, God.
Sure to work.
Oh, man.
Never. Justin is on the phone for a second date update, and today he wants to call a girl named Naomi. They went out on a date to a restaurant, and the couple next to them got engaged. The restaurant was all buzzing about it, and so Justin thought he'd play a funny joke and then stand up after them and go, "We're getting engaged too." His joke wasn't as well received as he thought it was going to be. Justin, are you ready to give your former fiance a call?
I am. And, she's just so cool. And so I guess what I'm looking for is like a redo, just a second chance.
Yeah. I mean, you said it was, up until that point, the best date of your life.
Yes, that's how I felt.
So was there some sincerity behind your joke proposal?
No.
Okay, well, that's
Not at all.
I just want to make sure, because they say there's always some truth to
every lie.
Yeah.
I mean, if she'd have said yes, it would have turned into the worst date ever.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you didn't secretly want that. All right.
Yeah, that could have gone so bad for you. If she's like, absolutely, I'd love to. And then she calls her mom right then and there, and now you're stuck. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number and see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Hi, is this Naomi?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Naomi, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What's going on?
Not much, just hanging out. What's going on with you? How you doing? What you up to today, girl?
No, I mean, why are you guys calling me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, I missed the point. Sorry. We got an email about you from one of our listeners. It's a dude who wants to do a second date update. Do you have any idea who might have emailed us?
I mean, I went on a date recently, but I don't know why he'd email a radio station.
What was his name?
Justin.
That's it. Hey. Justin emailed us because he said he really enjoyed going out with you, but now you're not getting back to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's true.
So I guess there's a reason. It wasn't
Yeah.
just like, oh, I let him know that I ran out of time.
No, there's definitely a reason there.
Is it because he proposed to you on your first date? I mean, I'm just taking a wild guess.
Okay, awkward.
Yeah, right? Did you think that was funny? Because he said he meant it as a joke, and you were laughing.
I mean, at first, but then the whole restaurant kind of started looking at us, and it was not comfortable.
Yeah. So you think it was just, I mean, was that the moment that ruined the vibe?
Before that, I honestly, I was having a good time with him, and he seemed like a funny, kind guy.
Okay, so the wedding proposal thing didn't completely kill it for you.
Well, it's kind of complicated.
Can you mind explaining so we can tell him?
Well, later that night, I went home, and I had this vivid dream. And
Was I wearing pants?
She doesn't even know who you are, Jubal.
Not about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay.
Wait,
I'm assuming again, sorry.
Get back to
No,
your dream. What was your dream about?
So Justin and I were actually getting married in my dream. And, like, it was really, really vivid. And, you know, we went through the whole ceremony.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then-
I could see how you would have a dream about that, like the night after it happened. Of course, it's going to be top of mind.
Yeah. But then afterwards, it went straight to us in court getting divorced.
So you got married and divorced all in your dream.
Weird dream.
Yeah.
Quick dream.
So, I mean, when I woke up, it was really unsettling, and I felt kind of weird, and I didn't know how I really felt about it. But the more I thought about that, that's definitely a sign from the universe. Like, I should not go out with him again, right?
Wait,
So-
hold on. Whoa. You dreamt that you got married and divorced, and you think that that's why you shouldn't go out with him again?
Oh, definitely.
Wait, sorry, I'm going to hop in here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Naomi, that's Justin. He's actually been on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. Wait, are you joking?
No, okay, look, I understand that this is a little extreme, maybe a little overkill to call, and
Oh, my God.
and I just need to go back to what you were saying. You had a dream that we got married and divorced, and so now you don't want to go on a date with me again?
I mean, Justin, first off, this is crazy that you contacted me through a radio station. So I think this is almost maybe another sign that we shouldn't pursue this. But
Well, then that might be the first sign. You're saying that the reason that you thought we shouldn't be together is because of a dream that you had. Like, I don't have a dream that I get fired and then not go to work the next day.
Well, Justin, I believe in signs. I believe that our dreams do tell us the truth about things. They reveal, you know, what is our path or not our path in many ways. And I definitely think that this is not the right path to take. It would end in divorce.
Naomi, I'm sorry to interject here real quick, but I just don't think, like, I've had dreams that my husband's cheated on me. And I mean, as far as I know,
Those
he
are true
hasn't.
ones, but
Yeah,
that's beside the point.
I didn't wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, we've got to get divorced because of what you did. Like, it's just your subconscious. It's not a sign from the universe.
Yeah, but it's not just a dream. I mean, we had the couple propose next to us, then he did the fake proposal, then in my dream we get married, then we get divorced. It's too much.
I think it's just a sign of an active imagination, and there's nothing wrong with that, but come on, Naomi.
Things don't look good for us in the future.
So you're convinced, Naomi, that you shouldn't date Justin because of this dream?
Yeah, I mean, we got married and we got divorced. That's as clear a sign as any in the universe that we should not be together.
I don't even know how you battle that, Justin.
Naomi, I'm sorry, but this sort of sounds crazy to me because it was a dream. It was one dream. You can't make all your decisions in life based on a dream. I mean, obviously you would dream about that. That we had the proposal thing happen that night, and so you would be dream. I mean, I think we even talked about divorce at dinner that night.
Justin, I don't think you get it. Like, I know plenty of people, for instance, my grandma, she had a dream where she got sick and she was sneezing, and then she got pneumonia.
Whoa. Was it like the next day or like a year later?
No, it was like within a week.
Whoa.
Well, that probably means her body was already ill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Naomi, you're starting to sell me on this whole dream thing.
no, you guys.
I dreamt I was a wizard in a Harry Potter book once, but I wasn't.
Are you sure about that? Yeah. Maybe somebody cast a spell on you. Now you don't even know you can do wizardry.
Justin Dole.
Yeah, no, maybe it'll happen in the future.
Oh!
Justin, you sound a little kind of angry at this point.
Well, I am angry because this is ridiculous. The bottom line is, Naomi, I like you. I had a lot of fun with you. I think we would continue to have fun together, and that bizarre freak incident is not going to happen every time we go out.
All right, with that being said, Naomi, would you like to go out with Justin on a second date? We will pay for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. You didn't dream that, did you?
Yeah. And Naomi, think about it. I feel like you have to give him another chance, just one more time. And if you have a similar dream, then call it quits.
You guys, I've got a bad feeling about it. I just don't want to tempt the universe with stuff like this because we'll end up regretting it. And I don't want that. Justin, you're a nice guy, and I wish you the best of luck.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
I really think you're making a mistake. I cannot fathom that this is actually happening. But if this is what you really want...
Justin, it's not what I want. It's what the universe is telling us is right.
No, it's what you dreamed. Come on.
Well,
and dreams are signs, Justin.
either way, Justin, it doesn't sound like you're getting a second date.
No.
I'm sorry, man.
Well, thank you guys for trying.
Yeah, no problem. And Naomi, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Before you go, could you do me one favor?
What is it?
Can you dream about me winning $1 million?
Me too.
Yeah, all of us? That'd be dope. Text in at 78592 says, I had a dream once that my girlfriend dumped me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, next morning she left.
Oh,
so
really?
Okay. Well,
maybe sometimes you should believe your dreams.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. Justin wanted to call Naomi. They went out for dinner, and there was an awkward moment when a couple got engaged next to them, so he thought it would be funny to fake an engagement.
Mm-hmm.
He thought she wasn't calling back because of that, because it was awkward.
Yeah.
But really, she wasn't calling him back because later that night, she had a dream that they did get engaged.
yeah.
And then they got married. And then they also got divorced.
It was a long dream. That's a lot
Yeah,
that
how long
happens
did
in
she
one dream.
sleep? Man.
Yeah, and
Vivid.
I'm actually just shocked at how many people are texting in that they agree with her. Like
Yeah.
someone else said, the dream thing is real. I had an incredibly vivid dream of a car accident, and it happened the very next day in the exact same way.
Oh, my God.
So
Either
there you
that
go.
or you just ran your car into a pole because you dreamed about it the night before.
I want my dreams to come true. They never come true.
Not if they're car accidents.
Yeah, just in general, my dreams have never come true.
And why are the ones that always come true the bad ones?
Dreams
like
are
getting
dreams are bad.
dumped,
Dreams are bad.
Divorce, car
Don't
accidents.
have dreams.
Look,
I
let's
think that's what
stop.
we learned from the
Oh,
second
don't
date
have
update.
dreams. Okay, everybody stop dreaming.
Yeah, dreams, like ones that you sleep, dreams when you're asleep,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
dreams in life. They just never,
Dreams, goals.
yeah,
let's
they
get rid of
ruin
all of them.
everything. So the best way to, I think, live a stress-free life is to just not dream
There you go.
ever. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is eat. Oh, they didn't go out, by the way. They decided
yeah.
not to go out because she trusted her dream. Text in to 78592. Do you believe in your dreams? I'm curious how many people actually do live their life based on what they dream. And if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back. Casey, the girl that we're doing the second date update with today, got caught up in the oldest trick in the book.
What's that?
The old tour guide trick.
What is the old tour
You guys
guide
all
trick?
know about that one, right?
No, I think
Yeah. Yeah, we all know.
What?
That's where a girl's new to town, and then you tell her, hey, I'm going to show you around town. And she shows up, and you're a tour guide, and show her all the great places to go.
And make out.
So weird. Do you bring like a fanny pack and a
The
fold-out map?
old tour. Yep, you do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you
sexy.
talk? Do you talk in that voice the entire time?
Yeah, I don't know. Casey, is that what happens when you get caught up in the old tour guide trick?
No, at least I didn't think that would no.
That's good. That's
Casey's
good, Casey.
emailing about a guy named Jason that she met. Casey's new to town. She's from, where are you from, New York?
Yes, New York.
All right, first of all, how'd you meet Jason, the guy that you want us to call today?
He is a friend of mine that I met when we were out one night.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yeah, he told my friend that he thought I was cute, and he was like, if you'd like, I can kind of give you a tour of Seattle. He's the captain of a boat.
Oh, no.
He does like kind of those cruise tours.
Oh. Wait. Is he like a captain of a boat or a ride the duck boat?
Both cool.
It's a boat. Like,
well,
I don't even know what I was expecting, but like I told him okay, and when we got to the boat, I was kind of blown away. Like, it was big. Like, it was a no-joke boat.
Wow. That's what she said.
Yeah. So that probably was a pretty nice surprise then.
Yeah, it was. Like, he was showing me around, and he really knew his stuff, and he had champagne for us, which was really nice.
Wow.
And we were just, like, having a good time. Like, I thought he was really cute. He has, like, the best eyes that I've ever seen.
And you thought he may be rich because he has a huge boat.
Well, it wasn't his boat. He was just the captain of it, but, like, it was still a really impressive boat. Like, it was definitely a big show-stopping boat.
When we call him, we're going to find out that he actually stole the boat that night. Has been arrested. Now, meeting him, that's not the best part of your email. For me, the best part of your email is what happened toward the end of the date on the boat.
Yeah, so I don't usually get sick on boats or anything, but I don't know if it was the waves or the champagne or a combination or what, but, like, I had felt it kind of, like, creeping up, and at the end, I did throw up overboard.
No. Did he think that you were drunk, or did he think that you were seasick?
I don't know. I wasn't drunk. I don't know if it was just, like, a weird combination, and I was so embarrassed, though. Like, and he saw that I was sick overboard. So, like, there was nothing I could do at that point. Like, he had seen it. I was sick.
I think normally that's a good sign.
No,
on dates that I go out with. It means that they've drank just enough. So what did he do when you puked?
Basically, we got back to the dock, and, like, I didn't want to give him a kiss. And vomit mouth. So I just gave him a hug, and I just said again, like, I'm really sorry. I really had a great time. And he was like, no, it's fine. He said he would call, and that was last I heard.
And so have you tried to get a hold of him?
No, I mean, because he said he was going to call, and I don't know what he's thinking. That's where I'm at right now. Like, I don't know if he's just totally turned off by the fact that, like, I threw up over the side of his boat, or if, he just didn't like me, or maybe if he's just been busy, and I don't want to look like this crazy new girl, like, where I just, like, attached to the first guy, who talks to me. So
why don't you just show up on one of his tours?
Yeah.
Unannounced.
Well, the last one didn't go so well, so I don't know. I just would like to know what he's thinking, and I hope I didn't just absolutely blow it.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Let's rate. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I've actually gone out with a couple girls who have puked on the first date.
That doesn't shock me
And
whatsoever.
I've called them back.
Really?
Hindsight being 20/20, I learned that I probably should not have called them back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always called them back.
You also probably got their numbers off a bathroom stall somewhere.
Don't judge how I got the number, right?
Yeah, okay.
Casey wants us to call Jason right now. Casey ended up puking on their first date, not from drinking too much or anything else. She was on a boat. He captains a tour boat.
Mm-hmm.
They had a fun night, drank some champagne. She ended up puking over the side of the boat. Didn't kiss him at the end of the night for obvious reasons. And she hasn't heard from him since. Casey, are you ready to give him a call?
Yeah, I am.
Can I ask you, Casey, how violent was the episode?
Like, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. Like 10 you being like The Exorcist.
I'd say maybe like a 6.
Ooh. Okay.
Are you nervous, Casey?
I just want to know what he's thinking. I guess I'm more eager to hear what's going on.
All right, and this is the first, you said that you hadn't tried to contact him. This will be your first time trying to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So I guess a little nervous.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Jason, please?
This is Jason.
Jason, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay. Who are you?
My name is Jubal. from the radio station, Moving 92.5. Let me explain why I'm calling, all right? You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
What?
Yeah, a girl named Casey.
She works for the radio?
No. She listens to our show. She's wondering why you haven't talked to her after your date.
Okay. That's like some private information, though, isn't it?
Not really. She didn't tell us anything private. She just said that, she's from out of town. She met you through a friend. You said you'd take her on a tour. She showed up to your big boat.
Okay, so this is not any kind of setup.
No, Casey just really liked going out with you and wants to maybe go out again, but she thinks that you have blown her off. Is that true?
Look, she's a cool girl. I liked her, but honestly, something happened on the date that made me change my mind.
Well, you're not talking about when she threw up, right?
No, that's that happens. Not everybody takes their Dramamine, so.
Well, what wouldn't you do on a first date then that she did?
I mean, it was a little classless, I guess you could say. So I was basically. She said she needed to excuse herself for a minute. I didn't know if she was going to be sick again or whatnot, and I noticed she'd been gone for a little bit, and so I just kind of went to go check on her. I went around. And I heard her voice coming out of the stairwell, and it sounded like she was setting up another date.
Like on the phone?
Yeah, like on our date, on the boat, she was setting up a subsequent date. I don't remember if it was for that night or if it was for, some other day. But it's like,
You don't think that she would have been talking to somebody else?
A friend?
You're sure that she was setting up another date?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. I mean, I can't remember verbatim what exactly was said, but
I know. Hey, Jason, I know exactly how we can figure it out.
Oh no!
What if we just ask Casey? Casey is actually on the other line, Jason.
Oh,
and just heard what you said. Casey, is that true?
I wasn't being set up. I told you.
Hey, Jason, I never denied that you were being. I said yes, we are setting you up. I told you that. Casey, were you setting up another date while you were out with Jason?
I can't believe that's the reason that Jason didn't even call. I mean, it was another guy who I had just met, and I don't know that many people. It was just someone who wanted to hang out. I took the call. What? It was a super short call.
Oh.
It was like I was on the phone for like a minute, maybe.
You took the call?
Oh, my God.
But you're out with another dude, like even if it's a first date, Casey.
Let it go to voicemail.
It's not like we're in this like dating relationship. We're on the boat. He was busy captaining the boat. I took a call like it was 1 minute.
Wow.
I'm in a new city and I don't know a lot of people. I mean, that's all that was. Like I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
Oh.
Casey, if you were out on a date with Jason and he goes around the corner to excuse himself for a second and then you hear him giggling on the phone with another girl trying to set up a date, you wouldn't be offended?
If he was like giggling, yeah, but that's not what was happening. I wasn't just laughing in the stairwell.
Like, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out like how do I stack up? I mean, what where did this guy take you? Like,
okay, honestly, like this is the thing. I wasn't going to share this, but like if this will help at all, like I did end up going and hanging out with that guy.
What?
And I went out on a date with him, and you by far are way more my type. You're way more interesting. You've got an amazing boat, which doesn't hurt too.
Oh my gosh.
I've wanted to get asked out by you again. Even with throwing up, I still had a better time than with that.
It's so romantic, Casey.
Yeah. Every guy wants to hear that he's better by comparison.
I've gone out with 5 guys, and you are really inching your way to number 1.
You're almost there because you drive a big boat. At this point, I guess I'd like to ask if you'd be interested in a second date, Jason. We will send you out again with Casey. Casey likes you way better than that other dude. Would you be interested in going out with Casey on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Let me ask you this, Casey. Can you be honest? I mean, because you were, like, all you had to be was honest. And just, I'm not saying 100% I would have understood, but I guess going forward, can you just be straight with me and with everything?
Yeah, that's totally fair, and I understand where you're coming from. And yes, I will be absolutely straight up.
Dude, you better be. This man is like, I mean.
He's good, right?
I don't know if he's good or if he's just a pushover. I can't decide.
He's not good or a pushover. He's just better than the other guy.
All right, I'll tell you this much. I'll give you one more chance. How's that?
You know what?
How's that sound?
I'll leave
I'll
my
give you
phone at
one
home.
more chance.
You'll give her one more shot, Jason.
Oh, man.
I'll give her one more shot. Because I'm fair. And look, I'm human. So I'll give you one more shot.
She'll probably agree until something better comes up.
No, I would love one more shot. I'll leave the phone at home. I will be totally focused on what we're doing.
All right.
Sounds good. Congratulations.
Wow.
Casey, you got your second date.
I'm excited.
I bet you are.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is going to be an interesting one. We don't get a lot of requests from people who haven't seen somebody in a long time, but every once in a while we do. And Nova is on the phone today for a second date update. The guy she wants to call, she went out with over a year ago.
Whoa.
Almost 2 years ago, it says. And her reason for wanting a second date with the guy is definitely something we've never done on this show before. I'm not going to tell. I'll let her tell it. Nova, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Not too bad.
Very curious.
What's the name of the guy you want to call today?
His name is Craig.
Craig. And you went out with him like almost 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was a little over a year and a half ago.
And were you the one that didn't call him back originally?
Yes.
Why?
Okay.
Well, I felt like we had a really good date, and we ended up hooking up, but I was like in this phase in my life where I was kind of dating a lot, and I kind of felt like he really liked me, and I just wasn't ready for that.
Oh, I totally know
Okay.
that
That makes
feeling.
sense.
You don't
Now you're
want a
ready.
relationship.
Now you're ready for it.
Kinda.
I would hope so.
Or open to it at least,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I have sort of a different motive for wanting to reconnect.
what's your motive?
So after I ghosted him and blew him off, a little bit later, I found out that I was pregnant.
What?
Oh.
Wait, with his kid?
To be 100% honest, I can't say for sure.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
So there's a couple people that it could be.
Yeah.
This
Oh
is
my.
dramatic.
This isn't just a date. This is a life.
At the time, because I didn't know and I was sort of ready for it, I decided to do it on my own. So I have a beautiful daughter,
Oh
and
my gosh.
now that she's getting a little older, I'm kind of curious about her genes and where she comes from.
So she's
Okay.
almost 2. No, wait, year and a half.
No, she's not even a year yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the math of conception to now.
I'm already
Okay.
trying to solve the mystery.
So now you want to call him and tell him that he might be the father and ask him for a date.
Yeah. How does that
Well,
work?
this is how I was hoping you guys could help me. So when I do the math, Craig is the most likely father.
Okay, and what are the odds here that we're talking? Like 80-20?
It's like 30, 30, 40, but he's the 40.
Okay.
You're the most sure.
So you're the most positive about him.
A little bit better than 1 in 3 chance that it could be him.
I don't want to freak him out and tell him, like, you might be a father. So I was hoping you guys could just set me up on a second date with him. And then if it goes well, I could, like end up at his apartment and steal like a strand of hair or a toothbrush.
Oh, wow.
And then figure out if he's the father and then tell him.
Okay, so you want to try to steal some of his DNA. Not the DNA that got you pregnant,
you
some
already
other
did
DNA.
That's a terrible thing to spring on somebody unless you're sure. And I don't know any other way to find out.
Okay, so you want us to get you a second date with him so that you can end up back at his place and steal something of his so you can take it to the doctor and see if he's the father of your kid.
Well, maybe I could like cheek swab him while he's sleeping and bring it in. I just don't want to bother him with it unless it's him.
I can't decide if this
Okay.
is like, it feels wrong, but I don't know if it's wrong. Like, if you're a guy, would you rather just know the upfront truth? Like, hey, there's a 1 in 3 chance you may be the dad. Do you want to get tested? Or do you want someone going behind your back and trying
I
to
don't know.
go detective on you?
Just the somebody asking me, hey, or saying, I think you may be the father. Do you want to get a test? I would flip out.
Would you say yes or no?
Oh, I'd say yes to the test for sure, but you'd instantly assume and you'd instantly be like upset. I see what she means in that sense.
So here's the thing, though, Nova. If we get you a date with him, would you actually ever think about dating him?
Yeah, we really connected. I just wasn't in a place. And then
God, like, what do you call him up and say, I'm pregnant, it might be yours? I was in a weird situation.
Yeah.
Well, now it's even worse. I've already had the baby, and it might be yours.
But what do you, I mean, are you going to tell him that you have a kid at all on your second date?
No, I'll probably just save that, if I can help it, until after I find out if he's the father.
Okay. All right, so the goal here is get you a second date so that you can steal his DNA.
That sounds so bad, but it's for the good.
Yeah.
When you say it like that.
Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
There's a lot riding on today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you're just joining us, Nova is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named Craig. They actually went out about 2 years ago, and... Hey, Nova, did you guys hook up that night?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering, because Nova had a baby not that long ago, and she thinks that Craig might be the father. So, yeah, okay. My detective skills tell me that you guys hooked up that night.
Yeah, normally one step leads to this last step.
And Nova wants to ask him out on another date, not necessarily because she really, really wants to see him again, but she wants to see if she can go out on a date with him and get back to his place so that she can take a toothbrush or something and get it DNA tested because she thinks he might be the father of her new baby. There's a couple other options, but Craig is 40% probably the father. My question to you, though, is you don't want us to say anything about you trying to steal his DNA to get a paternity test, right?
Yeah, obviously.
No, I don't want to freak him out for no reason. Like, imagine somebody telling you that. Like, I'll never get on a date with him.
Yeah.
I want to make sure he is the father before I lay that on him. So I just want you guys to set up just a nice second date.
Okay.
You have good intentions, I know, but the only question that I have is, have you actually already contacted him and he's just not getting back to you, or is this the first time we'd be reaching out to him in over almost 2 years?
No, I haven't reached out to him because I don't know how to explain why I haven't been in touch in so long.
Okay.
So you haven't even tried to go out with him again. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, and then I don't know. I guess I'll just say, hey, life got in the way. You know, she's busy because you're the one that stopped talking to him. He didn't even stop talking to you.
And life did get in the way. Life. Yeah. I mean, that kept her busy for a while.
That's fine. Anything you need to say to get me a date.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm dialing his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Craig, please?
This is he.
Craig, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who'd you say this was?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show?
Uh-huh.
Did I win something?
No, not yet. You might have. I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened. And we got an email about you the other day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You been out on any dates recently?
No, not in a long time.
Okay. You go on a date about 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years ago.
Maybe.
Any dates and times of all of the dates you've been on in the last 3 years, just to make sure we're safe.
Are you guys messing with me right now? Because
no, I'm not.
Well, that part he was kidding about, but
we got an email from a girl named Nova. Do you remember Nova?
Yeah.
You went out with her probably about 2 years ago. Do you have a good memory of who she is?
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't at all.
Sure.
You remember her?
I remember Nova, yeah, but I mean, we went out on one date and then she kind of ghosted me.
Yeah, she told us that, and she feels bad about that. She's actually thought about you a lot since then, and so she emailed us to see if we could get a hold of you and ask if you'd go out with her again.
So let me get this straight. She emailed you, and now you guys are calling me on her behalf 2 years after we went on our date.
Yeah.
to ask me out on a date.
Yes. A lot can happen in 2 years. You're not, I mean, you said you haven't been on a date in a while, so you're not like, you don't have a girlfriend or anything now, do you?
Actually, no, not right now.
Okay.
So that's good timing.
I'm just kind of curious as to, like, why she's calling me now. Because, like, I tried calling her.
Were you mad after she ghosted you?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy about it. I thought we had a good time.
What she told us is that she just wasn't ready for a relationship. And, I mean, I think that maybe it scared her almost a little bit, like that there was potential between you guys.
Okay, so it seems a little weird to call somebody up after 2 years. Like,
yeah,
she thought about me after all that time. It just doesn't.
It proves that she's been thinking about you a lot. Yeah. You know what, Craig? Why don't I just let her tell it? Because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Good idea.
Are you serious?
Yep. Hey, Craig, it's a blast from the past. Nova is on the other line. Nova, are you still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Craig.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I've been good. I heard you're single now. That's cool.
Can I ask, like, why you blew me off in the first place?
I know that back then I didn't do the right thing. I really liked you, and I could feel that you really liked me too. And I just felt like I wasn't in a place in my life to give what the relationship could have deserved.
Right.
I know that I should have at least said something to you, but I just didn't know what to say. And, it was the wrong thing. And I'm sorry. And I was hoping that you would go out with me again.
So you didn't feel like it back then, but now you do feel like it.
Right.
You know how it is, Craig. Like, you might stop talking to somebody, and then you just get this feeling in your belly, like, oh, man, I got to talk to him. Like you just think about him. You get butterflies. You get funny feelings in your stomach, And then you think about him for a long time, and then you might reach out to him later. I think that's just what's going on here. She's been thinking about you for a while.
Doesn't want you to get away.
I think that we went on one date, and the fact that you're still on my mind could mean something.
Well, I mean, if it was like a week later or like even a month later, but like 2 years and you don't even reach out, like I called you, I texted you, and you just like you could have at least been decent and you could have just told me that you were in a different place or something. You could have just told me that at the time.
Right.
I know. I did not do the right thing. And I know it's only been 2 years, but I have matured a lot and been through a lot. And I mean, I think about all of the guys that I've dated, and there have been a lot. And you were the nicest, sweetest guy that I came across, and I just felt like I had to take this chance and reach out.
So you dated a lot of people. Does that mean like you hooked up with a lot of people?
Wait, is that a bad thing, Craig? I mean, you guys weren't dating.
I don't know. Like somebody goes out, they start dating a bunch of people, and then they just want to go through the cycle again. Like I don't want to just be somebody that just gets used and disregarded.
You don't want to be like a booty call every 2 years?
2-year booty call?
Yeah.
If it helps, it's been over a year since I've dated.
And Craig, I mean, you got to give her credit. She admits that she handled the situation wrong. Mm-hmm. She didn't try to like play you and bring you down a path and then dump you. Like, you got to have some respect for her there. I mean, I know it sucks to be ghosted, but she's owning up to it.
Yeah, like, is there a problem? Are you seeing somebody else, or?
I mean, honestly, no, I'm not seeing anybody. I was dating somebody for a little bit, but we broke up a couple of months ago. So, like, I'd be interested in catching up and seeing what's been going on, over this last year with you.
Oh, you would?
Good.
That's good.
Okay, well, Craig, I'll officially ask then, would you go on a second date with Nova? We will pay for it. Just the date.
Yeah.
Just the date.
I
just got
that. Yay.
I mean, yeah, we did have a connection that night, I felt, so I would be interested in seeing you again and see if it's still there.
Who knows? Maybe this one could end up like your last one back at your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on a second. I never told you guys that she ended up coming back to my place. Did she tell you that?
Yeah, she told us that. She said that, like you guys hooked up the time you went out. And it was so good, it stuck with her all this time.
Yeah, I mean, did your number change or something? Like, you want to text me or call me and we, like, figure it all out?
Yeah, I have your number. I gave it to the radio station.
Oh, right, duh.
All right, sweet. Well,
my God,
then,
we did it!
Congratulations, Nova. You got your second date. Craig, I think it'll be cool for you guys to reconnect, you know?
Good luck.
Oh my gosh, and you guys have to give us an update of how it goes.
Please, God, yes.
We will.
Okay.
All right, Craig. Well, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you talking to us, and good luck on your date.
Yeah, have fun.
Thanks.
All right. All right.
Bye.
See you. Okay, Nova.
Oh, my God.
Shut
You're
up,
in there.
it's
You got your
happening.
date.
We did it.
Now, you have to promise us that you'll give us an update if you
tell
get
us how you did
his
it.
DNA and get a paternity test done, okay?
I will.
All right.
This is
Seriously, you have. If I see you on Maury Povich before this show, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, my God.
I would never.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There really is only one surefire way to find out if you're terrible at dating, and that's by getting a second date update from us. Would you guys agree?
I actually do agree with that.
Yeah, and you can do it in front of all of Seattle.
That's the first time Brooke's ever agreed with me in public. I like it.
I suddenly hate myself.
It's on record.
Tim is on the phone with us right now. Tim emailed us about a girl named Charlotte. Hey, Tim, how you doing?
Good. I'm just looking for some answers, I guess.
Right. Your email said that your date left before it was over.
Yeah. We went out to dinner, and then I went to the bathroom, and she was gone.
Really? That's it?
This isn't the first time we've heard of this.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
but that's a bold move for a girl.
How far into dinner were you guys?
It had been an hour, and, she was just, smiling at everything I was saying, and we were having a good time, and I thought she was interested.
That's what I was going to ask you, Tim, because I've skipped out on a date before in the middle of it, but the girl and I were arguing the whole time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I just left. We hated
Yeah.
each other, and I knew it.
No, this didn't feel anything like that.
Weird.
Did she get a phone call or anything during dinner that might suggest she had to go somewhere?
I don't think so. I mean, the dinner basically was just the two of us. I mean, aside from, the waitress coming over and, serving us. But, it was just unbroken contact.
There's not one thing that comes to your mind when you think of why.
No, I'm serious. I have no idea.
And you only went number one in the bathroom, right? It didn't take you 8 hours in there or anything.
Yeah, no, I was not gone long. I went in there to do my thing, wash my hands, and come back out.
Have you tried to reach her?
I mean, I've tried to call her, but she doesn't return my calls.
Tim, let me ask you this. In order for you to email us to do a second date update, you must really like her. Because if a girl skipped out on me like that, I'd be like, whatever, and not want to hear from her again. What'd you like so much about her?
She just had this personality that I thought really clicked with mine. I mean, it didn't hurt that she had a super pretty face.
I was waiting for that part.
She's the hottest girl I've ever been out with. So
now we found out the truth.
Well, we have her number. We'll give her a call right after this song and see if we can get your second date update. Okay?
Oh, thanks, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Tim's on the phone with us. Basically, he got ditched on his date. He took a girl out to dinner about an hour in, went to the bathroom, he came back to the table, and she was gone. Tim, how long did you wait at the table when you got back for her?
I'd say at least 15 minutes. I mean, I thought she was in the bathroom.
Right.
So, after 15 minutes, I was like, something must be up. So I asked our waitress if she would go in to the bathroom and see if she was there.
Yeah.
And she told me that she was not.
Oh, that is embarrassing.
How much did you have to spend on dinner?
I mean, it was about $80.
It sounds like she dined and dashed on you.
Yeah. She just didn't want to pay. She finished her food real quick and ran out. All right. Hey.
Oh, come on. Don't put that in my head.
Tim, we're going to call her right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can get your answer, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Feel free to jump in on the phone call whenever you want.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Charlotte.
Yeah, this is Charlotte.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal calling from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. We do a segment on our show called Second Date Update. Are you familiar with the show or the segment?
I think I've heard it before.
Okay. So you know that somebody emailed us because they went on a date with you and you haven't gotten back to them and they want to know why.
Oh.
Okay, so you haven't heard the second date update. Let me explain to you what it is, all right?
That was a disappointing explanation, I think,
She thought it
Jubal.
was something else. Charlotte, the second date update is just that. You went on a date with someone and blew them off. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
Do you often go out with guys and then halfway through your dinner just leave while they're in the bathroom?
No.
Do you remember doing that?
I think so, yeah.
I think that would be pretty memorable.
I think so.
So Tim, the guy that you went out with, emailed us because he wanted to know why you did that to him.
But he kept checking his phone.
Okay.
You know, once or twice is fine, but he kept checking it, and I could see a photo on it that was, like, disturbing.
What was the photo?
It was like a nude photo of somebody.
Really?
A naked photo.
Wow.
And let me ask you this. Is that like before he got up to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, that was right before, but it was the thing that he did next that really, like, bothered me.
What did he do next?
After the photo came in, he kind of, like, giggled.
But, I mean, what if you don't know who it was from? You don't know anything about the photo. Are you just reading too far into it?
It was just the constant checking of the phone. Like, it seemed like he was talking to somebody.
All right.
Throughout
Charlotte,
our dinner.
this is Tim. Hello?
Tim is on the phone with us, by the way, if you haven't figured that out.
Oh, my God.
It is absolutely you. I'm not getting naked photos from anybody else.
From anybody else?
Except for this one
Charlotte.
texter?
Yeah.
God.
Who else? Who's getting you naked pictures then?
What was going on was my friends knew I was on a date, and they were just trying to get me to look at my phone, so they were just sending me, like, crazy things.
They were trying to ruin your date.
Yes, because these are the kind of friends I have.
And they did.
And they did. Good work.
Tim, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Because this has happened to me before. If I'm on dates and people are texting me or whatever, I always get up and go to the bathroom to respond to them. Is that why you got up to go to the bathroom in the first place?
Honestly, I went to the bathroom because I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Not because I needed to look at some picture of a naked woman on my phone.
Okay.
So, Charlotte?
Yeah?
Why would you just leave and not say anything about why you were upset?
I was already embarrassed at what I thought I saw, and I didn't even want to, like, point blank ask this guy that I barely knew, like, oh, you know, is that your other girlfriend or what? You know, I just didn't.
That's kind of weird to do on a first date. So is leaving in the middle of the first date. Why not just tough it out and eat dinner and then leave and just blow them off then?
It's like a lot of work being on a date to, you know, like, keep up conversation. And he left, he went to the bathroom, and I was like, I think I would have a better time at home in my pajamas watching TV.
You could have just asked me. I thought we were having a good time. I thought we were really having, like, a really good connection. And, I mean, I was embarrassed. And, of course, I giggled out of nervousness of being like, my friends are such jerks. I mean, you could have just asked. I would have told you.
Charlotte, I will say this. Guys are just like that. We mess with each other. We do. We mess with each other. The difference, Tim, is don't check your phone, man. Just let it vibrate in your pocket.
Yeah, man.
If you're on a date, like that's why I said I go to the bathroom to check it. You know, I go to the bathroom maybe like 50 times on a date, but I'm checking my phone when I'm there. Like, don't do it at the table. Either way, it's disrespectful.
Can we just ask, Charlotte, do you believe Tim's story?
I mean, that does make sense. I guess guys would do that to their friends, you know, to just sort of like razz them. So, yeah, I believe him.
We will pay for you guys to go on a second date. Charlotte, will you go out with Tim again?
I'm sorry, no.
Really?
Yeah.
It just bothered you that much?
Yeah, and, well, you know, I'm on a dating site. I've kind of met somebody else.
Oh.
Oh,
all right. There's that, too. Yeah.
Right back on her feet.
And that little tidbit of information. All right, Charlotte.
She met him while she was leaving on the way from the restaurant where she did shoot, Tim. All right, Tim. Sorry, man. Didn't work out for you.
Well, okay.
At least you got those naked
Thanks
pics
for-
on your phone to keep you company, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess I'll need them.